Hey!
Right.
Don't look!
Why are you coming at me, bro?
He might touch you.
I just realized this is sad.
Mark just wants to walk behind. Ryan just wants to walk behind the DM.
Yep, he just wants to get a sneak peek.
Yeah, that's actually what's going on.
Well, I'm probably gonna die also, boys. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Yeah, I was talking to Dave and realizing where you guys were, and I was like, ooh.
This is about to be crazy.
Okay,
Only
so
3 of us left.
later.
Maybe. We'll see if they pull the trigger or not. But, I got a couple things I can do. But
I think you're dead.
there's a
If
lot
I'm
of
being honest.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna be dead last session.
I got a way in my mind. What's
I-
better? 2d4 plus 3 of healing, or plus 2 to my AC?
Plus 2 dice.
AC.
Because I need my action for the dash.
I'd say AC.
Probably AC.
That's what I did.
But I only have 10 HP left, so there's also that.
Because I've been thinking about taking the dodge action, but so I was like, you can do 18 AC and then take the dodge action, but that's 2 turns with 10
Yep.
HP on the line. So
Well, no, because shield lasts. Or, yeah, shield of faith lasts. So if I survive that one,
so
I can then do...
30 feet, and everyone has disadvantage on you.
Yeah, I could do it again with the disadvantage and heal myself for the second time.
Yeah,
So,
but like,
who knows?
I just realized that stand by mode. That's cool. I was like, why can't I right here? Yeah, I was walking and I dropped my tea on the ground. I don't know if you noticed that.
yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, who threw out their drink?
Right in
Yeah,
the.
yeah,
I was holding it
he
like
only
this.
got it all over my pants.
Well, me
so.
too. I was holding it like this, and I was pressing it down, the little thing down, and the lid clipped on the little lid, pressing down, and it just fell right out of my hand. I'm like, dang it! So that's unfortunate.
Quite.
Do you have any idea of like a next character?
Nope.
No.
Nope. I mean, it's fine. Like,
Why
it's
do
not,
you,
I have like a
why do you
billion.
need
I have a
another-
billion other characters, like
what do you,
concepts that I would.
You don't need another character. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
exactly.
I know it's gonna say.
Fine.
They've got their pound of flesh, maybe, hopefully.
That's what I'm kind of hoping as well.
I'm hoping. Because I don't know, they could probably kill all of it.
Oh, no. Once they call that whole other posse of raptors and crap, then we kind of game over.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, the way around.
Oh. It's like, you asked me to take a picture. You're in the way. What the heck?
And he's like, can you take a picture of this?
Thanks. What?
No, I can't.
Is this working? It is.
What are we doing here?
Don't talk to him.
He doesn't conversate well.
All right,
Keep our mouth
you
shut.
do that. What would you like to make a check of some sort? What type of check would you like it to be?
Probably just do a
Sanity check.
survival check. Okay. I guess just choice there. Definitely not trying to like intimidate or anything. I just want to be like.
Generic charisma.
Yeah. Generic charisma. Like I just want to be like. We were just buying. Like we were in the market, just buying things. Why are we so aggressive all of a sudden? And then just kind of like.
I should stop talking right now.
So that is a 10.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
Or just move as close to the wall as I can to like up against the wall as much cover definitely as I can get.
Inside wall or outside wall? Like, are you going outside and hugging the wall? Or are you hugging the interior of the wall?
Probably go just right outside the gate.
And you're hugging it, it's like right there.
Kind of like looking in and being like,
You're peeking.
yeah, like what are we doing? Like
Yeah.
why are we this way?
And
I got shot
maybe 10
twice.
feet in front of you.
I was just buying things, got shot twice. Trying to get a feel of the situation from.
You took the which action?
5 feet.
Dodge. I believe there were fists that had been attacking in melee.
Here they're melee or ranged.
They were were
I kind of think
they're
they were
Everybody
melee.
had at least two.
everyone had melee. So
Okay.
I'm gonna have two fists make opportunity attack with disadvantage. Just one attack each with disadvantage because you dodge. So that's a 13. And if it's 16 is going to be the total. 13 plus 3 is the that hits. Okay.
Easy 13.
Okay. That's going to be 5.
Yeah.
That's going to be 5 slashing. And next one, 12, 8. What's your AC?
13.
13? Oh. That's going to be a 15, 12 plus 3. So that's going to be a total of 10 slashing damage.
Okay. Probably wouldn't have moved if I needed their melee, but
I will let you, if you genuinely didn't think that there was anyone with a melee of you, if you would have changed it and taken like the disengage or something, I'll let you know. It's a lot of damage. It's fine. Alright, great. Arise, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. I thought we had one person. As I'm already out, I look around. There's obviously, is there anyone around outside at all?
Pick one dude.
What?
You
There's
have
one guy.
Right?
Oh, I do?
Yeah. Everybody has two except for you. You have one. And there's more running now.
Is it another slashing guy or like somebody has?
Yeah, it's one of the fists. Yeah, it's just a normal fist wielding a longsword.
So they're on me right now. Like,
I'll see two
There.
guys on you.
basically at me. They're where if I move, it's an opportunity attack. Like they're next to me. Okay.
You said the disengage action was what again, sorry?
It prevents opportunity attacks. It's just a full action is the issue, but it prevents opportunity attacks. That's what Sigismund did.
Who's next? Like, what's the rest of the turn?
Bjorn is next.
The big guy.
Yeah.
Um,
I gotta show you all my.
do we know, like, where is this guy at? It's tough.
The big guy?
No. I know he's in here. I'm just trying to think of, like, I'm here, and then Kevin's here, and there's 3 people total around us. Us 2.
There's one right next to you. I mean, I assume he's probably more like
I'm not concerned.
towards the fort.
Well, that's the problem. I want to go towards the fort to help him.
But either way, like,
I don't necessarily want to hurt people more and make that escalate the situation.
yeah, don't do that.
That's the problem. I don't want to do that. I'm going to. I guess depending on where this guy is, I kind of want to go to the same spot to go and help. Kevin, what's your character's name again? Geralt. Yeah, sorry. I get that mixed up with Gavin.
Of not really.
Yeah.
never would
Never.
execute.
That's right.
I'm gonna go and try. I'm gonna.
You think you're?
Is it disengaged?
Nope.
I'm able to do my movement too.
I don't think it's worth trying to save you. To be
Yeah,
honest.
you can
Okay,
still
I was
do it.
thinking
I'm gonna
about it, but-
disengage and
I mean, because you're where
move towards
after that
on
30.
the other side of the door on the
Right.
outside,
I'm at the.
but just closer to where the door is, so I can be closer
like
to
when
him
the
and
box
in range.
opens up.
Yeah.
And you said that was a full action, right?
Yeah, so you said you are disengaging.
Yes, I
Yeah, so-
am. And then for a bonus action,
The problem is a lot of my stuff is touch.
did they
so I can
change
get
the
to you.
stupid
But if I got to you, I can do
app?
chill touch, or not chill touch.
What is it?
I'm gonna show you all the miniature that I've made for Bjorn that I'm gonna have David print
Yeah,
some point
there's
because
those one too.
he's
And then I was also gonna give you
yeah.
a long strider, so you can move.
You can't
faster.
make out that he's tall like in this image,
I mean,
but
don't worry.
picture of him being
If
big
it's
and
tall.
tall.
Do you have like healing word like a spell?
Nope,
Yeah.
I couldn't get one of those.
So I mean, I wouldn't kill yourself to try to.
So yeah, I'm gonna have David print this guy at some point, but there's the miniature that I made for Bjorn.
Tell you what, though, if I die, I'm not coming back into the camp.
You're right. Oh, thank God. Let me check one of those then.
You know what hit? Going back with a vengeance.
Taylor, I just sent you the miniature that I made for Bjorn that I'm gonna have David print at some point.
It's gonna be Volgrim times 2.
Yes. You know, it reminds me of like a skinny Zangief.
Yeah, he does look like Zangief. Squish man's head between thighs like dove egg.
Question.
You Arise.
I'm just trying to, yeah, land hands is a bonus action. Yeah.
He does look like Zangief now that you say that. That's
Sorry.
fake.
So basically, I'm just trying to disengage, get to next to him, so I can
Yeah,
Use bonus action
you're
on him.
close enough to.
Yeah, so I just want to use lay on hands on him.
You do it. All right, go ahead and roll.
You don't have to roll.
It's just.
Oh, lay on hands is the static one. There's no plus to it or anything. It's just the static.
It's
How
you
many
have
points
a pool of healing, and that's
Yeah.
what you use.
So how much are you using?
I'm at 13 out of 37.
Use them all.
You probably have what,
Boy.
15 HP now, or 15 or 20?
It's 15. Yeah.
15. That's what
I'm
I'm
gonna give you 15.
Ooh.
All right,
Let's go.
that's a big deal. All right.
And that's all my healing power.
I knew I liked
Except for an action.
Oh, Arias would come through.
I tried.
All right.
I didn't use that wisely the first time.
Arise. Anything else you're doing?
Not getting attacked. Not dying, yes. No, that's all I really got at the moment, and just kind of like staying cautious of the people around me.
Okay. Sigismund, as you're running, you take a glance behind, and you see Bjorn has broken into a sprint and is sprinting towards you. As you glance back, and you just hear the boom, 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 thundering footsteps as Bjorn he's bearing down on you.
Ah.
A clear, strong voice rings out across the fort, coming from the direction of the Bailey. And you hear, "Fists of Belluarian!" And looking back, anyone who this loud female voice rings out, looking back at the Bailey, you see a middle-aged woman wearing massive plate mail that you'll see a picture in a minute, but it's like this huge plate mail, almost looks like
It's like
a space marine that's missing its head, like the helmet part.
Yeah.
There's this huge circle, you'll see in the picture I'll send too, which is it's legit, walking out, and as everyone kind of pauses for a moment, particularly all of the Flaming Fist, and Bjorn kind of halts his charge towards you. And as she comes striding out, she reaches down and pulls out a long sword that she had sheathed and holds it up into the air. It whoosh erupts into flame as she comes walking out, this flaming sword held above her. Everyone kind of stops, the fish just stop and are looking at her. Bjorn! I will not have this fort turned into a morgue! You see Bjorn just kind of stops and straightens up. And she turns her attention to you, as well as past you. She can see some of y'all just kind of like peeking around. It is a shame that you chose to make enemies today. This savage jungle is our enemy, not each other. The flaming sword whoosh, dies down, and it's still red hot as she resheaths it. And you can see she's wearing a glove on her left hand, but her right hand is not wearing a glove. And you can see, like, Sigismund can actually see kind of like little bits of like the veins almost look like they're red, like on fire, and she puts it down and takes it out and lets go. Her hand is still kind of glowing slightly, but slowly dying down. Show them the exit! And she turns on her heel and starts walking back to the Bailey. The fists that were around all of you go back to at ease. They still have their weapons out and are looking at you. And Bjorn kind of looks towards Sigismund, looks back at Dorn, where Zephyros is still feasting. He starts walking back towards Dorn as the fists start kind of creating a wall to start shepherding you towards the gate.
Can I call her out to the lady? So I want to like yell out and ask her, or tell her that, say that.
Can we just stop talking? Like, just shut your mouth.
I just want to yell out and say. I don't remember her name. I definitely don't remember her name.
Yeah.
So
You're right next to Geralt. If you see him and actually want to try to do something, you can, but go ahead. He's been definitely getting some
My
work
ass
done.
is like blocking out
Say,
as you
man,
start speaking.
I agree with you. The forest is definitely our enemy. We came here to try and get a permit just to help facilitate.
By this point, she's already disappeared. After your first couple of words, she's disappeared into the baby.
So I'll just keep yelling at this.
You see Geralt just yelling.
Is there any way that we
So,
can
are we being
rectify the
pressured out
situation?
right now? What's happening? Like,
Yeah, it's almost like it's just a wall. It's
Are
like
we-
they are saying like They're making it so that the only place you have to walk without running into a Flaming Fist soldier is out.
Okay.
We're
But I
If
was
you
already
wanted to
at the
walk
gate.
in, you would run into somebody.
I was already at the gate, so I can
Yeah,
just
we're-
walk on out.
You walk out.
Okay. Well, I hear him behind me. I'm like, dumbass. Y'all have fun.
Can we please have his body?
There's
Please.
no response. They keep, some of the Fist soldiers kind of just glance at each other, but they keep just starting to advance on you to push you out. You're looking at the body.
Yeah.
You watch Bjorn with his sword decapitate. And pick up Thor's head.
And do what?
And pick up Thor's head.
What does he do with his head?
Turns back towards him and starts walking towards you.
I mean, if they're pushing me, I will like back up as they're pushing me, but like I'm like up against them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not like pushing forward. I'm backing up. I'm expecting him to give me the head.
He,
But that's
as they're slowly, he's walking up after 10, 15, 20 seconds. He gets kind of closer to where now he's probably about 15 feet from you. And he hurls the head over the walls out the front. As Arias and Korthial are walking out, suddenly in front of you, dum, 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 you see a head land. And you're able to quickly identify it as Thor's head.
there. He left with you.
Bjorn turns and starts walking away.
I'll turn around and walk out.
As you leave, you make your way out. Anyone who would be glancing back, you see that the soldiers have begun to disperse. But you still see Bjorn standing kind of in the middle of the market area. Clear shot through the gateway, the gatehouse. And you still see him standing there, and he is watching as you all depart. Anyone who would look back through the gateway would just see him standing there. The rest of the Fist have all dispersed. You don't see the lady anymore. And we'll just say roughly, y'all are, those who are walking out, anywhere from 50 to 100 feet from the gate at this point.
Down back towards the path.
And looking back, you see Bjorn standing there watching out. What are you doing?
He's still inside the fort,
He is.
like in the middle of like the market. Kind of where
He's
it
at the front of
was.
the market. He's very close. He's right there. Yep, right where Ryan's pointing. He's very close to the opening into the gatehouse. Because that's kind of right where Sigismund stopped, like where he hurled the head. It's kind of right there at the front opening into the gatehouse. So he chucked the head like 80 feet or so. 80, 90 feet.
And you're back with us at this point. So I'm still gonna try and just talk to the guy and just say, I'm sorry that we clearly offended you, I'm sure, judging by our party members' status. Is there any way that we can earn our way back
I'm still
into your
walking.
good graces? We came to seek.
As you're doing this, you see Bjorn has picked up his sword that is bloody. And he takes one of his thumbs and kind of smears it along the sword and then does it down the front middle of his face. And as you're talking, he starts walking towards the gate.
Time to go.
Suppose I would just say,
Time to go.
understood. I'm sorry this situation led to this point. Hopefully, if we meet again, things won't go this bad. And then I guess I'll turn back and walk with everyone else.
You see Bjorn smiling as he continues to walk forward. You walk back to everyone else. Everyone else is, we'll say everyone else is at least 30 to 40 feet away from you.
I picked up Dorn's head, by the way, and I've like carefully like wrapped it in like a cloth.
Yeah.
Are we still in initiation?
No, we're not in initiative.
Okay. I'm well since.
I'm
I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay, you're doing that. I was about to heal you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'll do one. If
What are you planning on doing?
I am doing cure wound.
What's your HP at?
My HP
It's
is at
low.
10. I was bleeding profusely.
So after you two, how much do you have?
Do cure wounds.
I mean, I'm doing like 48 right now.
Let me know what you get to.
You can get about 150 feet away from the gate to the front gate before the jungle begins.
And that's where are we going? Are we going like?
Dude, I don't know what we're doing.
We're going straight. down
Well,
to
to
that
keep
shit?
it, so that conversation, keep that in RP. I assume everyone's right now, heads are flustered, healing. For those who are glancing back, Bjorn is still walking towards you.
Like
I
out
only
of
need
the...
2 points of healing. I'm at
He has
22.
exited the
You're
front
good.
gate and is
Yeah,
outside the fort.
Let me know.
No other fists are
We have
following.
to, like, are we going into this jungle?
Actually, I'm at full. I'm at full.
What are we doing, guys? Because
It looks
We
like
gotta
he's coming to try and kill us. Yes.
if we go back to the boat, that boat that we came on is probably not.
How far are y'all from the gateway? The gate. Front gate.
Typically just a steady walk, right?
We're probably at the edge. We're probably at the jungle.
At the jungle edge, so I'll say y'all are almost 150 away from the gate. Bjorn stops 50 feet away from the front gate and stands there and drives his sword into the ground next to him and stands there with his arms crossed watching you. 50 feet outside the gate, there is no other fists around him. He's watching you.
I just want to keep walking back to the. Was the coast that we?
So you're about 100 feet from him, roughly.
He's got pretty good.
He thinks he's challenging us.
He's made
We
his
know
point, we're
there's
leaving.
14 of them hiding around here.
Yeah, I would rather. We're not.
Coward.
Yeah.
I think we're going in here.
Strong and mighty.
I think our two options, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think our two options are either to try and head back to the harbor, see if there's a boat that we can ride along on to get passage back and forth, or continue overland through the forest and take a couple of days.
I think we have to go to the boat.
How long was the
Because
journey
if we
from
start
the
going
harbor
through
to
then they're
where we are now?
Start coming out.
Well,
because
Was that like a
I don't think
couple
we should.
hours?
It was
trip,
about
or-
a 2-hour walk.
Okay.
At this point, it is dusk. It is after 7 p.m.
We need
Sun's going down. You can still see fine, but sun is going down. It's getting dark.
I don't think we should go back to the boat. The path is patrolled by the
Yeah.
raptors.
I'm just thinking from a and that's it's a double-edged sword there.
We know they're there. We don't know if they are. How they patrol.
We didn't even get into these bits.
What's the orientation? Is this way?
Oh, hold on.
South. That way south, right?
I got a
Okay.
map
So-
for you. Hold
Is
on.
west.
You got the full map, right?
Well, like
I do, yeah.
if we walk down the fort, going down is west.
Yes.
We don't know how they're patrolling west.
Here you go.
Fort.
Yeah, walking directly away from the front gate is west. That's correct.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
going.
wait, directly away from the front gate is west.
Yeah. So if you
Yeah,
go to
this
the
is
map,
right there.
the fort is
Straight that way is back to the.
Okay, so I'm
The
saying
direction-
south then. South is what I'm talking about. Like,
You want to go this way?
west is going towards the boats, right?
Yes. So you want to go this way?
We know they are patrolling the path,
If we go south,
and I don't trust them.
if we go south, we're gonna have to go.
We don't
through-
know where they're going south.
Yeah. South goes back to point.
We probably have to go south.
That's a long journey back on foot, but
We don't know if there's even a boat waiting for us.
I doubt there is. That's
So what are we doing there?
Yeah, it's fair.
We will be able to be careful on the journey south because we're in their territory, and if they catch us without having the permit, which we can't get now,
We
well,
could
maybe
see-
a problem. But I
so-
think that's the option we have.
Everywhere we meet them is a problem now.
Yeah.
If we make it back to the port, though, we might be able to see if somebody could take us back. At some point, there shall be a boat that shows up.
Yeah, but if they're waiting for us to get closer and then they're surrounding us on the way down, then we're just sitting ducks down there against the water.
How long? You said it's 2 hours to back to the.
It'd be 9 o'clock by the time we get there.
So we're
Proper
traveling.
dark.
We won't even be able to see. What do we do?
Like, do we go into the forest and try to burrow down and hide until morning and go from there, or do we just continue walking at night?
I not like to.
I don't want to walk at night. I'm just throwing out
So
options.
maybe we go just another hour or so down south, and then rest, and then we can decide whether we're going to Portland.
I think we need to have.
I sent you all a picture, by the way. Of
We need to have a lodge management for this.
Well, these two should do a pretty good job of that.
Yeah.
On what?
Keeping watch.
Keeping
at night.
watch. I wish there was some pictures of the fire veins.
Yeah, he's
I like that. Yeah, that's what I was picturing. The like the huge letters. Yeah. Unnecessary.
too much.
He looks like an asshole.
She's what's.
He is.
She's
He is.
known
They
as-
are all.
Her rank is a blaze. Bjorn is a flame. She is a blaze.
These guys are lame. Okay, who does this?
They have such stupid titles like that.
These guys are like 14-year-olds.
All the
I
guards are
knew.
embers.
I always knew he was a flamer by the way he acted.
Her armor isn't even. I thought it was gonna be like pauldron, like really big pauldrons.
Nah.
It's just triple layered, double layered collar.
Seems impractical.
It's a bit much, but it's also kind of cool.
No, it's super like it fits.
Yeah, exactly.
It's great for collecting rain
All right.
in the jungle.
So
Your drive.
we're gonna switch to this.
I can't get a call outside the ring.
Almost drowned once. 2 years
Understand.
This conversation's still happening. You're still within sight and visibility of Bjorn, who's still standing there.
We're going south still?
Have you made the decision to go south?
Yes.
Yeah.
For just like
Like
an
turn
hour
around
or
and head
two.
south. So I'll get you into pretty much you'll get into the hex directly below Fort Belbury. So
Oh no.
we gotta do some stuff.
Both things.
That's near the,
We gotta do some stuff.
the
and
mining
things.
icon.
It's only 4 of us right now.
It's right here.
Feels weird.
So are we setting
Right,
right
doesn't
camp?
it?
It does.
4 people is
It
like,
would've felt
oh wow,
really
just
weird.
really weird.
Well, for a minute I was like, oh crap, now he's not looking good because he kept getting hit.
I thought-
I was like, what if tonight just turns into me and Ryan? I'd be like, what is going on?
When I was coming to tonight, I thought you were dying. Like,
I thought it was like-
alright.
instantly, and then I thought he was dying. And you were dying next.
This is already an explored hex on that. So you actually don't have to do a survival check.
It's an explore hex?
Yes.
I didn't know that. That's good to know. Why is it an explore one? Oh, got it. Never mind.
It just had like
It's because it's not covered up. Got it.
Dorn had the map.
Yeah, no, it's because
Y'all don't
it's
have
not
that.
this.
So
Oh yeah, we don't even have.
So since you all don't have a map,
Yeah.
I need you to roll a survival check actually, because you could become lost because you don't have a map.
Who's rolling it?
Y'all think?
It's one of these. I would like to have it, but they make it wisdom, not intelligence.
Yeah.
So I can't
I
do it.
can roll this.
It is a
Is I-
survival check, which is wisdom based.
I feel like it should be intelligence. Like, I know the jungle. I learn things. I was very grumpy when I was building Geralt and realized that.
Pretty good.
I bet you didn't have wisdom. This is garbage.
Yeah, because it doesn't
Alright,
fit
that's
like
a
the whole
19.
hunter mode, like
Sick. You
Get lost.
do not get lost. You get to the desired hex, which is directly one south of Fort Belbury. Since it is so late in the day and you're traveling a very short distance, I am still going to have you roll for one random encounter, but the chance of the random encounters may be very, very low. It's not a 50-50 on this, so who would like to roll for that?
Is this before camp?
Just before, depends. Depends
Roll
on
it,
the
baby.
encounter.
Depends on how he feels.
The random encounter will sometimes say, like, after they fall asleep or before they fall asleep. Blah, blah, blah.
is it D20? Is that what we're rolling?
Is it
Roll a 5.
There's a d20.
Yeah, D20. Roll a 5.
I have
Okay.
a feeling there's a random encounter tonight. Thanks, Ryan.
I have to make things spicy.
Okay.
They
That is
weren't
Spicy
already
enough.
The raptors show up and tear you all apart.
What's your HP now?
It's
I'm full.
Oh, you're full. Okay.
Cure wounds is.
The only people who notice
I was
this,
about to say, if not, I'm making you full here.
the only people who notice this are the 2 elves. Because they have dark vision.
Because we're blind as bats.
Yep. Can't see.
But y'all notice it's kind of hard to notice, even with your dark vision. But you start to notice as you go deeper into the southern jungle, there is areas where there are broken and uprooted trees, like trampled brush, and it's not very clear what could have broken and uprooted these trees. Every now and then you like, there's kind of this odd variance in the ground where sometimes like you'd be walking and something kind of like fall down to like into a depression, be in it, and then up again and stuff. And it's like there's just this kind of, it's a little weird.
Are they shaped depressions or
Go ahead and make a
cylinder?
And they look like tracks.
Go ahead and make a survival check. You can go make a survival check as well.
Alright, that was a 20. Plus,
That's one.
Not me.
yeah,
Okay.
plus 1. You said a survival check?
Yeah.
Plus 1.
+1, baby.
18 plus 6.
Your one was at plus 13.
A nat 1, but it's plus
So they are shaped. They're not like. How did you ask the question?
If they were cylindrical or like 3-pronged, like shaped. Or
I would think more cylindrical is what you're looking for. They're kind of more oval shaped. That's not what you see.
Because in my mind, usually the more herbivore type
And these-
would be
the-
circular
Yeah,
versus.
these depressions are also tend to be kind of right next to like uprooted trees and broken trees and stuff.
The tall ones, the long tails. Whatever those are.
In the dark, that's as much as really your track out.
One's kind of not really, but
That's all that happens. Do you want to add that? You want to any RP around that?
So I guess-
I'm like holding on to the map.
yeah, no, we're just trying to stay with you guys at this point. We can't see anything.
So
And I'm just
obviously,
assuming we're not gonna want to put any light out until
Yeah,
those-
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
giant tracks here. They're not normal like major predator shape like the T-Rex we saw.
That's good.
Could be something we're not familiar with, but like maybe they're not a super in anyone, and maybe they like kept going. Do you guys think like here's a good place to stop since maybe they like? Can we see further ahead like if it like kept going, or is this like
It's too hard to see
all
at
around
night
us?
in the darkness. Yeah, it's very difficult to see.
Maybe we go like a little bit
Off to the
I
side.
see holes.
off to the side.
like 30 feet to
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Especially
west, and then-
if it's torn down trees, and we can at least get into some brush and covering.
So turn right, go 30, 60 feet,
Mhm.
kind of like outside of these.
Yeah, so maybe we don't get trampled over in the night.
Yeah.
Right. Like if they get up to the bathroom in the middle of the night, they don't step on us.
Exactly. Do you all see anywhere suitable for us to?
I think I just see jungle. It's just we're back in the jungle.
Is there any?
I hate it here.
But we're more prepared this time.
So are there any
Yeah,
big
so much.
like leaves? Like what kind of trees are above us? Like are they? I'm
It's all
assuming jungles you'd
deciduous,
have
yeah.
like these giant massive leaves. on
Yeah, the
trees and stuff.
canopy. There is very rarely do you see sun when you're in the jungle. The canopy is so thick that it blocks out most of the sun. You
But-
can still see.
Can we find giant leaves on the ground?
There's plenty of ferns and crawling, creepers, if you will, and shrubs and stuff on the ground that do have larger leaves. So yeah, you are.
Yeah. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to collect as many as I can find, and I'd like to, if possible, if I have enough, lay them out for us, and then when we go down to rest, I want to put them over us so that we kind of blend in and our camo under
Nice.
them.
Okay.
And
yeah.
on that, since we're getting like our camp situated right, like that's what we're getting our camp situated like.
Mhm. And before we get in those leaves, I'm putting some of the insect repellent on the
So also, I'll set my hunt. Should I set my little hunting trap out, or do we want to keep like the lowest profile we can tonight?
I would say keep the low profile.
Low profile. I think just stay hidden if
Okay.
possible.
Also, I got 20 iron spikes when we were in the port. Drill those into the ground around us, kind of like defensive things. So if that's fine with you guys as well, I can like stick those in the
Okay.
ground when we're.
How big are these spikes?
I don't I tried to
Is
Google it
it?
and didn't see it.
Is it? The item literally just called iron spikes?
Yeah.
What are they
I'm
for?
gonna
Like
guess
the-
like railroad spikes, but
You mean like so like if this thing comes back, it steps on them, or
Or like, yeah, something tries to run up on us, like,
they can't
Pounds
just walk
on us.
around us?
yeah. In my mind, I was meant to ask you, but I think I'm my inventory. If they were like
this big.
oh wow.
Like spikes.
How many of these did you buy?
20.
And you're like the weight of those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It
Big
says
out.
they are 5 feet tall.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, wow.
I was hoping for like at least 3.
And
But-
so they're 1 inch in diameter, so
That's a decent. Yeah.
so it's still a good size. It's probably like that in diameter. So I mean, that's a good size spike.
Yeah, it's a great size spike.
Yeah, I got 20 of them.
Jeez.
How heavy is that? Does it say?
That's
It's
like-
25 pounds.
Well, wait.
Not a shot. That's like 35, 40
For wait,
10 pounds per 10.
10 pounds per
pounds. Is it
ton.
a 5
10
foot spike?
5 foot 1 inch spike.
5 foot 1 inch
One.
diameter?
What was that? 1 pound of spike?
You tried lifting
Excuse
a
me,
bar?
but it's a hollow aluminum
Bundle size
spike.
is 10.
Okay?
It's
carbon fiber. Stop being carbon fiber,
Carbon
please. Okay, thanks. Go get somewhere, little slurp.
So how much is it?
I think it's 10 pounds per one bundle of 10. So it's only 20 pounds.
Come to 10 and weigh
The craftsmanship.
10 pounds.
10 pounds for 10 spikes.
Yeah, and it's in a bundle, so I assume there's like little wrap around to like hold them and all that
Yeah,
good
yeah.
stuff to like fit with the adventuring gear.
Alright, I mean that's what it says, so that's what we'll go with.
Cool.
Yeah,
I meant to ask. Forgot
That's
to.
fine.
So yeah, I've got these spikes, these sticks, iron spikes.
I've always wondered what those giant. You always walk around like you have like these 2 big
Antennas.
piles of like really big sticks. I thought they were sticks.
Human porcupine.
Yeah, so I figured it would be good to help make defensive things in our camp at night.
This is perfect.
So how do you guys want to do? Do you want to do like little cross sections to have them like 4 and a point, or just like drop on the ground, angle all the way around us?
I like that.
Yeah. Just like angle like this around us. Yeah.
If we can make a circular perimeter.
Do we put ferns and leaves and whatnot on it to make it look like a bear, like a bush almost, if we can, in any way? Or do we try to find a bush to like blend it in with that we can come out?
So you're trying to make like a little hut.
Not really a hut, just something around that so it kind of blends in more versus just like in the open by
A
a
wall,
tree and
but-
then just like spike wall everywhere. Something more in like a bush.
Well,
So we're kind
I mean, or do we want it to scare people away?
I don't want people seeing this.
of. I don't want people seeing this either.
I want to be one with nature. How I was intended.
Sorry, I forgot.
Alright, so we want to try and make our camp in a bundle of bushes, so we can angle the spikes kind of like out of the bushes around us.
I'll play devil's advocate on that. Then how are we gonna get out if we escape?
Can I look
know
at these
it's only
leaves
came
that I
up with the
collected
idea,
and make
but
sure
it's
that
not
like
another idea.
I
Well, you can
wouldn't
go
think
between
that they're
them.
like
Yeah.
poisonous or gonna
Okay.
cause
But, like,
any
It's
reaction.
only
or
20 of
anything
them, like,
anyway.
you have to go all the way around.
Yeah, you can do
That's
Yeah.
fair. So it'd be the other things.
medicine or survival. Your choice.
Yeah.
Guidance.
Are we
Add a
good?
D4.
Oh, then we really good because we 26 now.
Nice.
So,
That guidance.
Yeah, no, they're
Okay.
fine. They're not poisonous or anything. You should be good. Go ahead and
And
what's that?
visually casting my alarm spell
Okay.
around us for the mental alarm, not the 60-foot ringing bell.
Yeah.
I think if we could stay hidden enough, we don't need to stay watch. Although
No,
I think we
I
should
would
still
feel
stay
more comfortable if one of you was
Still
watching at all times.
Or do a stealth check with advantage.
Can we
You're
go?
away from me, I can't catch you
We're pretty good.
Advantage.
oh yeah.
now. Or can I?
He's still in the camp with us, right?
It's
Like,
literally the same roll. It's only an 8.
That's unfortunate.
That is so unfortunate. You've been rolling bad.
rolled really good.
Okay.
I mean, I rolled a couple good ones.
Rolled a 1.
Y'all set up the alarm. You set up the spikes. You camouflage things as best you can. Anything else before you turn down?
I'm keeping watch.
Your first watch, fourth, and second watch.
Will me leather working my leather be loud and obnoxious? Or is that
Is that a euphemism?
No, the sound, the buzzing sounds of the insects around you drown it out.
okay? So then, like, would they give me a lower chance on?
100%.
Okay, nope, not doing it. I'm just watching through the night. We just had one of our party members die as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm watching.
before I go to sleep.
Yeah.
Can't like burn a candle or anything, but I'm gonna like say a prayer.
Okay.
Dorn's. I don't unwrap him, but he's wrapped, bloody.
At the moment, there's no sort of stench or anything coming. It's still fresh. So at the moment, there's nothing. After time, things will change, of course. But at the moment, no sort of stench that could attract anything.
So we don't have to put it away from us.
You make
What? We're gonna bury these.
Hang it from
you make a
Just
prayer.
hang from a tree.
Can you go ahead and make a religion check?
Yeah.
I've got 20 spikes.
Oh, I guess you could do that too.
You call me.
That's the more humane way to do it.
Yes.
Have I rolled for initiative yet? 11.
Yeah. You died actually.
Yes. Okay. I think I need to text Jesus here for a second, but oh wow, never mind. That was quick. Okay. Try not to. So, if you can, try not to spoil it for yourself. Jesus already put his new character in the campaign and everything. So try not to spoil it for yourself so that he can actually reveal him and everything. But
I did that. He attacked me. Can I attack him back?
Whatever you want.
yeah, I just need to check something. Okay.
I was almost looking forward to playing the new class that I bought.
You're trying to kill yourself.
Okay.
And leave him with Ryan.
You rolled an 11 on your religion. Can you go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw?
You should have challenged Born or whatever.
Yes.
I do have my greatsword now, so
Oh, good.
But not 3 attacks.
Con save throw
And
19.
a crossbow.
I don't even got 2 attacks.
You
Legendary resistances probably.
you feel like there is something that was trying to communicate with you, but you felt a distinct coldness and uncomfortableness with it. And I will allow you to either keep it out or choose to let it in. It's your choice. Because you passed the save, but I will give you the option if you want to drop, let it in.
It felt cold.
It felt cold and dark.
Nope.
Religion check.
Keep it out.
Keep it out.
Put
All right.
that back.
Play over Dorn's
And the feeling goes away, and your normal warmth returns to you. You can hold on to that experience. Anything else before we turn out the night lights?
We've had night lights almost like
All bugs.
Little Hannah Montana night lights.
Yeah.
Fashion torch bugs to hair, you know, they got them flying around, we pull them in at night. Cover them.
We're crafty.
Mm-hmm. I am. Next level of I am going to be crafty, actually. Getting that feat.
Well,
If I survive.
I'm naturally
sleeping with my
crafty
weapons
to nature.
right next to me. I ain't looking off to the side or anything like that. I'll tell you that much.
What about off the
I
side?
said that weapon's staying right next to me. It's not like I'm leaning up against a tree or anything.
Did you buy insect salad yet?
No, I finally got money by the time when we got into that place. So that was
Well, then I'll use some for me. I assume everybody else does.
Yes, anyone not
Yeah,
yet
go
will
buy
be
some.
covered with
I'm
repellent.
gonna start buying some going
Everyone's
Yes, you do.
applied their SPF insect repellent
Carry the
against the
load.
sunlight bugs. All right, great.
First one on the head too.
Everyone can go ahead and take a short rest.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, welcome to the jungle. We've got fun in short rests. Nothing happens during the night. I will let Geralt make a single perception check. Nothing happens during your watch core. So I'll withdraw to for a second.
It's a 10 plus 1, so 11.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
Okay,
It's
great.
wisdom based.
Everyone wakes up.
We go.
It is morning. And let me update the
Cautiously.
canoe rental.
I'm so used to Batu.
What do you
Still,
say?
where it's
Canoe
like
rental?
plus 16 on some things.
Yeah, the canoe deck. We are now at
Passive
13
22
days.
perception.
Oh,
And then I'll like,
26
you don't need to do
Plus
that.
one.
Just forget that one of these days.
So sad.
I've got a whole thing here, canoe debt, and I just gotta add to it every time.
Nah, man, you
Wow,
can maybe
that's
like forget about
fine.
like a day or two. You know, it's fine.
We're at 13 days now,
Send
26
that,
gold.
send that thing to collections and move on. Right?
whose name was that?
130 days later.
The Flaming Fist actually has a collections department, so they will come out to repo
Yeah.
those,
Yeah, we don't
those
need it.
canoes.
I don't know if that was under Dorn's name, but
It is now.
That would be nice, yeah.
It is now a bright, cheery morning in the jungles of Chalt, listening to all the lovely bugs and birds. Let's see what type of weather we got today. Oh,
A slight drizzle.
it's more than a drizzle.
Thunderstorm.
I'm gonna say that Dorn just took off with it and we never saw him again. And
Okay,
I don't know what happened.
it's actually, so it was a 19.
It doesn't
If it's a
answer anyway.
20, it's a different thing, but a 19 is heavy rain, so visibility is limited to 150 feet today.
It's not eight.
But we only see like
60 feet.
In the jungle, it doesn't really matter. If you were outside of the jungle, it matters. But right now, in the jungle, it doesn't really matter. You only got like 30 to sometimes 50 feet of vision in
Yeah.
the jungle anyways.
so what's the, we can see how far outside the jungle.
150 feet. Because it is heavy rain. Alright, so you are.
So,
question.
I'm still going to go ahead, even though you don't have a map, I'm going to give y'all a roll just so y'all can kind of keep track of where y'all are at.
do we want to attempt to stay near the coast as we go back so at least have a visual?
Well, I mean, we haven't really decided yet. Are we going to go try and get a boat? Or are we going to continue with the overland?
The overland is going to take. We'd stop across
Just
water
south
and
of
port because there's a river right before you get to the port right there.
You're one hex south of the fort right now, which is where
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 days of travel if we're gonna go by. If we weren't gonna get lost and we stay on the coast, straight back to the port. There's also the issue of well, actually it probably wouldn't be an issue because that one guy got decapitated, whatever his name was for his name.
Dorn.
No.
That one guy got decapitated.
No,
remember his name?
Roka. Yes, that guy. That was too soon, man. Way too soon. Oh my god. See, so he didn't get decapitated, he got his throat cut. Sorry to clarify.
Gone but forgotten.
Born into a riot, yeah.
Oh my god.
I see why he didn't like you.
Yeah, that was not the only reason.
Just because we're human. I don't know if we picked up on that or not.
He did seem a bit racist.
He did. Never would have guessed. So I think if we go back to the port, we wouldn't have issues with his group. Whatever their name was again, I forget.
Dysentery.
Dysentery, yeah. That's a hard name. Because he could have just died throughout the process and they wouldn't have had a clue.
Oh, the spy.
This one.
Roka.
So I don't think we'll have issues with them. We'll say.
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think we would either. And I think we wouldn't have issues with Flaming Fist if we went back there. Then we'd be more protected
We don't think we'd have issues with the Flaming Fist.
at the port.
I'm gonna
I'm assuming. I don't.
3 quick point of order things. One, just to make sure we're still good with video and stuff for David, because sometimes it's like in the whole session. Oh no, it turned off or whatever. Just make sure
No, it
everything's
should
good.
be fine.
Great. Second thing is Fort Belawarian has been checked off as a place visited. So one more place and you level up.
Yay!
So there's that.
There's a mining place to the right.
And then, that's
Okay, never
named
mind.
place. That is a thing, but it's not a named place. It won't count. The third thing is you might hear those dinosaur things way off in the distance, but don't worry about it. The third thing is that Roka did mention, I'm retconning a little, not retconning, but just he should have mentioned as you were traveling up to the fort yesterday that he had relayed that there was guides that he had told you that he would front the cost for. He would have told you that those guides had been communicated to. So whenever you return to Port Nine's you would be able to go meet those guys, I believe, at Turiki Anchorage. Turiki Anchorage at Port Nine's and you could go meet those guys. He said they're easy to find. It was pretty much the only ones you'd see in Turiki Anchorage. It's a pair of tabaxi that are in Turiki Anchorage. One's called River, the other is called Flask, I believe.
Did he already pay? Like,
It
did
is
he
already
give
been
us the
taken care
money, or he already took care of it?
River and Flask. 2 tabaxi. So they found Turiki Anchorage, and they've already been taken care of. They will serve as guides if you wish.
Is that in Port Nizaru?
Port Nizaru, he also made it clear that River and Flask were very much in the payroll of the Zentry.
So that's their names, River and Flask?
River and Flask, yes.
Oh.
So he made that clear as well, that they are, and
They suck.
that they operate, while they're still fantastic guides, they operate slightly outside of the regulations that other guys. This is something that generally y'all probably would have found out in Port Nizaru, that one of the merchant princes controls the guide business, and all guides are required to pay a portion of their profits to this merchant prince, and all of that is regulated. Like guide work is regulated, so these 2, River and Flask, are slightly outside of that regulation.
They don't pay the fees.
He says his entering takes care of it.
By
So,
not paying the fees.
So we can make our way to the port, but then do we want to still use the aid of these bad people? Like, it'd be helpful, but do we still want to work?
No.
With this?
Before it happens.
If we do go to the port and find them,
them.
yeah, and we could use them to help us go check out the golem for the quest that the guy who healed Devin, we could use the guys to go do that.
Oh yes, I guess that's
But
really our only, what lead
do we
what leads do we have?
I mean, we still have to pay back that dragon at some point too.
yeah, we have to pay the dragon some gold whenever we
Is there a timeline
get
on
to
that?
that.
Maybe we just don't go that way.
And that's way south, which is where the
debt just
golem
keeps going
is.
higher. There's no timeline.
By how much on the day?
2 a day. Because you got 2 canoes.
Oh, he's a dragon.
We have 2 what?
You have 2 canoes, so it's 1 gold a day per canoe, so it's 2
Why is it
gold a
because
day.
of canoes?
You have 2 canoes.
He's talking about the debt to
We
the
rented them?
guy, the harbor master.
Oh no, what's the debt for the dragon? Sorry.
It's not really a debt. She's just like, give me some money.
Yeah, it was like 50 gold
Oh,
per head.
wait. Oh, you're talking about Tinder?
Tinder.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking. You said dragon, so I thought harbor master, who is a half dragon.
Mm,
So,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry, like half
I was really
dragon.
The full
so-
dragon.
The full
So
one.
the
scary one.
actual
real
dragon.
Tell him that.
The debt
I
is
don't think I
that you agree to kill undead, and she won't eat you. I mean, that's pretty much what it comes down to.
That's fair.
You could try to give her 50.
And
If we
so,
don't-
like,
if we don't
if you
do-
run into her again and are unable to convince her that, yeah, we've been out there killing undead, everything's better now, then she will eat you. That's all it is to that. It's a very straightforward.
It's very
deal.
straightforward. Yeah.
Yeah, because they were encroaching on her home.
Yeah, she's just gonna turn into an undead dragon.
So, yeah, we could use the guys,
Not worried, I'm
go
not-
to the
not
golem, and at the very least, go towards the golem, and be closer to her home, kill some undead on the way, because we know that they're to the other riverside of the fort.
Keep
There were
some
some whites
trophies.
over there, keep trophies of them,
Yes.
check out the golem, come back. We still have to make it to the port. I know.
We do have to get back.
I'm assuming that part, but like when we get back, do we want to use the guys or not? Maybe we don't decide now,
I
but
feel
just to
like I don't know if we want to use them for that. Because like then they kind of like.
That's a long journey. If we can get them to be under the payroll of the bad people for the long journey, because it was like
That's fair.
way south, that could be cost effective, just morally.
Remind me again the reason why Ramon would call him again.
Because he healed Gavin at
His
like
curse.
a fourth of the price from his curse. So we're kind of indebted to him by like a lot. He didn't say we had to do it, but like,
What are we doing? Are we going to get the goblin?
did he ever tell us? Like, I thought we were just like investigating.
Or are we just going?
He wanted you to return the
Yeah,
gold.
we got
to
retrieve it.
We got
Yeah, retrieve.
Put it back.
So yeah, we're trying to retrieve the golem.
How big is this goblin?
Did he mark it on your map for you?
I think so. Like,
Oh wait,
I don't
he
remember
pointed at it, and then y'all.
And y'all had no idea.
I pointed at it to both of the people IRL, and they were like, "It's here! No, it's here! No, it's here!"
Yeah, there was some disagreement on
Yes,
where the
so-
actual.
And now we don't have the
Sad
map, so we don't have a clue where it is.
And one of the guys who had the map is dead. The other one's not with you, so y'all have no idea where this golem is.
so we definitely need to go to the back before, for sure, and pick up Gavin.
That's the first order of business.
Yeah.
So
Go
I
to the
guess
port and pick up Gavin.
Kevin's not.
Kevin's not at the port. He like went up to Baldur's Gate or something. He
Kevin's
is
gone
in a couple
he's
days.
gone.
Hopefully he's coming back in the next.
No, he's not. He's not coming back till.
Kevin's trying to.
He's not coming back
Kevin's
till,
trying to
eight-
just
till,
BS like
April,
8
man.
sessions until.
we're gonna stay. We're just gonna go to the market,
He's not
find
coming
an
back till like
inn.
late March.
We're just gonna do a whole bunch
So-
of dinosaur races. Okay.
Yeah.
We're betting a whole
He ain't
bunch.
here, man.
Little side quests.
We're trying to
go
build up
down
some
time.
directional
We're
wealth.
gonna go spend 3 months in Port Nine's Every week
We
we're
all have
gonna
like
go
beers
to
or other.
You're adopted the dress of the Chaltons.
We're hundreds of thousands of gold in debt because we can't.
I promise. I'm good for it. I'm good for it.
I'm good for it, I promise. Can you spare me a beer?
So yeah, long story. We've got many decisions to do, but like, first thing first, get back to port.
You would be able to roughly estimate that if you went by foot, you'd be able to get back to the port in 2 days, but one of those days would be need to be at a fast pace. So you
Wait,
need
wait.
to
Oh, just the port, like
here. No, the port. It's very close to y'all. I mean,
it's only 2 days.
yeah.
Because it's like 6 days away.
There was
man.
6 tiles.
So it's one. It's two tiles without a fast pace. So if you count.
Oh, is it because they're on? What do you mean?
So to walk to here with, I mean, maybe you'd have to do double fast pace, but you're like 1, 2. Yeah, like 4-day walk.
Yeah.
But since you're already 1 hex below the fort, it's 1 plus another 1 because it's already explored. So it'd be 1, 2. If you don't do a fast pace, it'll take you 3 days. If you wait, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, you gotta do fast pace both days. You gotta hit 2 fast paced days to get back to the port in 2 days.
What happens if
And
you
that's-
what happens if you fail a fast pace again?
You don't go fast at all, and your stealth is down. So you go only 2. You don't get the extra hex, and your stealth scores have a flat like -5 to them or something.
The perception,
And perception, yeah, perception and stealth have flat like -5 penalties to them.
It's not too good.
So
Or
when
we
went
can
slow,
go back and hopefully get a boat.
But if we went
Back
slow,
to Belwarian Landing.
Yeah.
if we went slow, it'd take 4 days.
Belwarian
3 days.
Landing, named after the Fort Belwarian, of which we are not allowed to go back into.
Yeah, that's
3 days at a normal pace.
We've already made the
So-
decision to go south, so I'm not going back.
It was either essentially a 4-day walk without fast pace, or you could get there in like 1 day with a boat.
Well, then I guess let's keep going.
I think we need to stay as close to the coast as we can, so we can.
You would so again, since you don't have the map, you don't know exactly, but you do remember from looking at the map previously that areas directly to the east of Port Nine's were marked as undead territory. You can see where it is on the map right there. You wouldn't know exactly, but you know like if you go too far south, you're getting into undead territory. Yeah.
So yeah, stay close to the coast.
Yeah.
Ish, like best we can. Do we want
Okay.
to walk on the coast? Or
The coast is very windy.
Nah, man, we don't want
It'll
to
take you a long time.
it'd be harder to be surprised, but
But it'd also take a month.
8 days. Yeah, it would add like
No,
it
literally,
would be
I
like
think
a 5-day.
Yeah, like, because you gotta go all, like, this is 2
Yeah,
X's
yeah.
right here, right? And then another half.
And then up that weird little peninsula thing.
I mean, we cut across from one time.
We can't cut across the ocean, man.
No, I'm talking about
You
like
go swim in the ocean?
that one. We don't have to go up into that hex and then back down to that one. We just
You don't see the coast from right here, my friend.
That's
You
kind of
wouldn't know that.
honestly,
You
it's
just
kind of
be-
like what we're already doing though. Or like
You wouldn't, if you
We're
follow the
already
coast, you
gonna go right
wouldn't
there.
know now is the time to cut across to shortcut it.
Nah,
You
man, I
wouldn't
think
have any idea.
all we can do right now, is like be like, all right, the sun, this way is this direction. Every day we're going this direction based on this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
You know pretty much southwest of where you're going to go. But you are going to have to make, well, no, yeah, you are going to have to make survival checks again, sorry, because you don't know now. So,
yep, straight.
Dora the Explorer does not have a map with her. So swipe or no swiping. Are y'all ready to walk?
Pick up
What
all-
pace are you going to go at?
Pick up all the spikes.
I am going to bury.
Sorry, before that,
What was it?
okay, we'll do that in just a second. We'll RP that. I need everyone to expend rations, if needed, and water.
I bought so much.
So rations and water.
Are you-
I'm gonna roll for
I
the
infinite
weather.
water. This jug. I still have this
Yeah,
jug.
Sure, you literally have infinite water. I'm gonna roll for the weather. It's a normal day.
Are you sharing
Light.
rations?
I bought for the group. I
Okay.
think.
Because if not, we can do good berry. I don't use
Actually, wait.
spells
Yeah.
for much.
Use that good berry.
But do you want to use rations before our spells just in case?
Oh,
Or do you want to
the
use-
fast pace is a minus
do you want me
5
to have more
your
spells, or
avoid
do you want me to
becoming
cast
lost
good
checks. That's pretty bad.
I will use rations for everybody for this day. The next day we'll use good berry, and then the next day we'll do alternate. Okay.
okay.
I only bought
Because
10.
good berry is an
I
actual
only
spell
bought-
slot. That's what balances it in this, because actual spell
It's
slots
only a level
with short
1.
rests.
It's only level 1.
I know, but even still.
Yeah,
all
but
spells
I
slots-
actually only have
I
10
mean, but
rations,
still,
so
one level
Nah,
1
man, I ain't
spell
doing
slot
this
and
a
the
lot.
whole team
This
gets
is the one-time thing.
It's good,
Like,
but with
that's
short
pretty
rest
good.
being prevalent, it's not like a cheat code.
I have
essentially.
spent-
It's still balanced.
If it was a cantrip, then that would be.
Oh, and cantrip, I would not allow it.
I have spent 4 rations.
But see, the crazy thing is they last for
He's
24
just like-
hours, so I've thought about doing it before
I mean,
a
they're
long
really good.
rest,
Yeah.
then holding them.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you're exhausted. I don't know.
That's the time to do that.
You told me it's
Outward
cloud so
and-
loud. Would
Yeah,
you
because they're
eat
good.
something?
They're good berries for 24 hours. After
Yeah.
which they become bad berries. Okay.
And they go into
I want
Kevin's
to.
stew.
I want to RP what you want to do. I want to wait till Ryan's done pooping though. So
He ate some bad
I mean,
berries.
it's been
Yeah.
it's bad berries. It's been too long for a pee. So I'm just saying.
Okay.
Do you have another sand clock for bathroom breaks?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, all right, you only have. Listen, man, you take his phone in there, stop reading, just wipe the shit out.
Thanks. I almost died there.
How old is Petrie?
Like 20 days older than he was before.
He was like, stupid bird.
Your
bird will never be useful. Okay, just a minute.
Is he a pack mule at the very least?
Can I ride you?
So if we ever get back to Fort Belarian, I'm walking around the back and I'm burning the wall. I'm gonna burn it down.
Dude,
I'm gonna
I
literally set it
feel
on
like-
fire
okay.
and just leave.
we do need to be able to kill at least some of them. Okay, we're gonna have to kill some of them.
I just want to burn their whole place down.
There's gonna be
I want to
a
set the
counter.
wall on and just leave and just watch from afar.
But I don't know if we're ever gonna get a high enough level where we can actually just like smoke them. You know what I'm saying?
We probably
The,
will
the max of this campaign is like 12 or 15 or something.
Yeah, it's
like
like
Really?
12.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Oh.
we can't even get to be like. Epic.
We can't be like gods amongst men.
Yeah.
Because we got 15 last time, right? Is that what we got to?
I think
Right
yes.
around 15?
We're going to what, 11?
11 or 12.
12 is what this campaign was. All right,
So
so
yeah, we'll never be able to just make them.
But maybe we can kill that
6 of
guy.
y'all at level
But-
12.
A mysterious fire might.
Yes.
I approve of your arson tendencies.
That meme where it's like the little girl with the burning house in the background,
Mm-hmm.
where she's like, everything burned.
Druid
All right,
just
so-
placing firebolt over and over and over.
No, I'm just gonna use Druidcraft. Really.
All right, so-
That's on fire.
so listen,
All right,
as
let's walk this way.
As everyone is starting to pack up and gather the things for the day, travel ahead.
Produce flame.
And pay attention to Sigismund. What do you want to do as you have Dorn said?
I don't. I said a prayer over him last night. I think it's proper that we bury him here. I don't feel like we should carry it with us all the way back to the fort. Does anyone have anything they wish to do before I set him on the ground.
Do you normally do the rites since you're more religious among us?
I said my prayer over him last night, but I can do it again if you wish.
Yeah. In my homeland, there's not much honorifics or like ceremony for it. Because like it's fighting against monsters in our village, trying to just survive. So like it's kind of like a more common thing. So
you don't honor those who
well, honor them, but like we don't usually make a big deal about it. So I will follow your lead in this moment.
anything. I mean, honestly, it was quite mean to you.
I mean, it's sad to see a fallen comrade.
Murdered in cold blood.
Yeah. Indifferent at the moment because he also did hate us quite a bit, but at the same time, it's.
We're working towards the same goal.
Yeah, like I try to be friends with everyone,
Right.
but I would probably be hard pressed to call him a friend.
Yeah.
An acquaintance.
You can kind of see it in all of us, I think. We're sad that he's gone, but at the same time,
Yeah.
didn't hit that.
Yeah, like he's lived in his own room every night.
Yeah.
You know, he never had to share a floor with a bugbear. You know, so like I miss
He
How
him.
was
didn't
that?
seem
Was that
like a
good?
very good team player, so.
He was insulated.
A little warmer.
He stopped a lot of drafts, for sure. But this is, I
appreciate his sacrifice,
But then, let's get to
and
it.
may whatever God be with him.
or non-god.
I think whatever his god was not good. Because as I was praying over him last night, I did feel some sort of cold presence try and press into my mind. But, so I think it's best to just get on with it.
Yeah.
I'll dig a hole and lay in.
All right.
It's not quite the tar funeral that we had.
No.
Not
My,
quite.
my buddy got yeeted, so.
Even
No, man, we did a cool
Even Frederico, who hated you.
You guys missed the first
Yeah,
arrow.
shot him
Yeah,
with
we
an
missed
arrow.
Fire, like a flaming boat pyre
Yeah.
type thing. Like
Mhm.
flaming out. You got to see it kind of like a.
Into the
I was
vein.
like, he's kind of a dick. Yeah, I didn't really like him. Oh well, so long.
See ya.
After those touching eulogies,
Yep.
Good riddance.
you hit the road or the jungle. So who is going to be rolling?
I rolled
Well,
that
first of all,
last
what
time.
pace are you going to attempt to do a fast pace?
Fast, get us the heck back.
I don't know.
I'm good with that. You guys want to risk it?
Let's try it.
So I'll roll for the.
Now, one thing I don't know if everyone heard this. It is a -5 passive perception, -5 to stealth, and -5 to survival checks to avoid becoming lost. So that's a big deal.
That's a
So
big
like,
no.
yeah.
We have plenty of incense and like repellent and whatnot.
Yeah, more than.
We were pretty well stocked.
Hmm?
I don't think we need, and we're down party member, 2 party members. I don't think we need to push our luck a lot. I know the longer we're here, the longer we're experiencing it, but I don't think we need to be reckless. That's my 2 cents.
So maybe we try fast first.
See how
See
it
how it
goes.
goes?
Do they stack?
And then
We try to do too fast? And they both.
No, it's 2 separate days.
Okay.
I'm fine. Actually,
I wish to get away from here as quickly as
that's what I was
possible.
gonna say. It's like
If we
maybe
can at
the
least get some
quicker we get
distance
away
from
from
ourselves. we can go from
Yeah.
there.
All right. Yep, I'm fine. We'll book it the first day, and see. We'll go from there.
Okay.
All right, so I need one person to make the roll to see if you succeed in traveling extra.
Is this like guidance?
Okay.
Appropriate
is-
roll?
No, this would not. It's just a flat. It's a 50% chance of one more hex traveled. So whoever's gonna roll for that, if it's an 11 through 20, you'll get that extra hex.
So this is not just
So
okay.
somebody,
Check roll.
somebody
Oh,
else
yeah, one
roll
of y'all-
that.
one of y'all
'Cause
roll
I'll
that.
do our survival or our.
Is it a D20?
Yeah.
You rolled a 4
Actually,
last time.
you can roll any die you like that has all of which have 50%.
Yeah, they
So
should all
which
should,
they
right?
roll a d20. They all do. 20. Natural 20.
So I like. I mean, I
Natural
think we should get
20.
like
4.
I'm going to give you an additional hex. So you
Yeah,
get
buddy.
4 hexes.
my guy.
Which means you don't have to go for a fast pace next
Nice.
next day. You can just
Call.
Good job, little dice. You did good.
but
Hopefully I don't get lost.
But you have
yes,
Can I guide
you're
the lost?
sprinting, but you need to avoid becoming lost. Yes, guidance would apply here because it is a survival check. So you have a flat -5 for this, but you'll add a d4. Go ahead.
And can I guide myself?
They stack.
They do stack.
Yeah,
He keeps
yeah,
forgetting.
sure.
Is
And the way this works is so your destination hex is
Do they stack now? Because I don't think they always stack.
yeah,
They've
two
always
separate
stacked.
sources of
No, he
guidance.
just keeps.
Didn't I
he just
tell you
keeps
to shut it?
forgetting.
So what is your destination hex? It'd be like if you're right here, it'd be like
Did you
1,
get the peanut
2,
gallery over
3,
here?
I guess like a straight line, as much of a straight line as we can go by the sun. So
Yeah, so if you're right there.
And not
You have to go to one of
following
these ones first. So 1, 2, 3.
no,
So
no,
I'll say right here.
no.
I'll say like right here. So this is your destination hex. So if you become lost, you would just end up in one of these surrounding hexes around it.
Is there a way that I could assist in his navigation?
No.
Okay,
Efficient
but
and survival.
Add your 2 d4s and we'll add your survival bonus and subtract 5.
Not, it's not. You're not adding straight for it. You have to roll the d4s.
Yeah, roll d4s. 2 d4s. You gotta roll.
so
What are we starting with?
we're subtracting 5. What did you say?
Yeah, because
Okay.
you're sprinting at a breakneck speed.
Okay, so my plus is 5, so I'll just say this is 8.
Sure, yeah, plus 5 minus
Okay.
5, done.
8.
Come on, baby.
3.
Okay. Strong.
11.
3.
Yeah.
So 14.
Yep.
Unfortunately, that does not. 15 is probably. So, so
Oh
this.
gosh.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is your destination. So I'm going to roll see which hex you're in. You all do not know.
With so next, if I level up,
Okay.
I'm going to be proficient in the navigation tools, whatever it's called. I forget what it's called.
I needed
What does that do for helping
That sucks.
with?
It would give you advantage on that roll if you
Not
have
a-
the map.
Not
Yeah.
an 8 on the
You
bonus.
need to. You still gotta have the map.
Okay.
Okay. Please hold.
Nah, I don't.
It's y'all. This is the first time y'all have gotten lost. So.
I don't recognize that tree.
I thought we only got the negative if it like was a bad roll.
It was.
Nah, I just want to go fast.
Yeah, just trying to push
So
it.
I didn't realize it's automatic. I mean, it doesn't change anything,
So. I know where y'all
Oh, we
are.
still did go 3 hexes.
So
Yeah.
what y'all are going to attempt to do is y'all would still. Y'all don't know you're lost. So you would still assume you're right here
Yep.
and would do the hexes to get to here. So we'll say you go 1 down, 1 southwest is what your plan is. But you're
Yeah.
going to be doing that from the actual hex you're in. So,
Which is
well, you don't know.
somewhere else.
So,
It's actually back.
I need 2 people.
Wait, why are we passing
As
the
you're as you're sprinting towards where you think the port is,
Recognize that.
I need 2 people to roll for random encounters.
I had to roll the other one.
Go for it. I'll do the other one. Okay.
Oh, that was a good aim.
What, is it straight?
Mm-hmm.
6.
Cool. And then who wants to roll for the second one?
All right.
Fantastic.
15.
Okay. So as y'all are making sprinting, you stumble upon what appears to just be a dead explorer.
Hate to see it.
Just a dead dude.
Who looks that body?
I will loot that body.
Doesn't look like a native. Is wearing kind of, like
Hope he has a
almost
map.
looks like an archaeologist type person. Since this happened on Chris was on the roll around the counter. Chris, you want to roll a d20
Yeah.
Becomes an undead attack.
to see. Was that? Yeah. This is actually just I described it, but then this whole thing is the description. So ignore everything I just said. A 4. So you see the gnawed and charred bones of a humanoid. Gnawed and charred bones of a humanoid, and we'll go with the same thing I said as far as an archaeologist. Now, if you can please roll a 100.
things.
Charred part. It's kind of throwing me for
I don't think dragons are not.
That's true. This is going to see if there's
41.
see if there's anything on the
There's
person.
41 fire salamanders.
There's nothing on the dude. There's nothing on the guy's body.
except for a map.
And a good Indiana Jones.
There could have been
Alright,
a
add a
map.
map.
Theme song.
But there's
the little winding
anything
box.
50 or above.
And right
There's
before he died,
treasure
he
on the
wrote,
body.
I'm
Anything
here
below
for
50,
the
there's no
next.
treasure. What was your second
Still
one?
not above.
Okay.
Wasn't meant to be.
What would have been like
It's
the
not.
coolest thing you think we could have found
A
on?
99 or a 100.
Yeah, what was that?
I'm not gonna tell you. It's like a magical item.
Actually, we found a map.
Probably
And
the
right before he
magnifying
died, he marked, I'm
Oh,
right here.
It's on the map. It's a plus one.
And we're like,
streak.
oh dang, we're lost.
That's so cute.
Nobody has.
Spyglass would have been an 87 or an 88.
Oh.
And spyglass is worth 1,000 gold pieces. Sellable to 500.
Why?
A spyglass?
Why does that work so much?
Don't know. In D&D, they're like,
They're-
it's impossible to see things up close.
They're-
No!
They're literally rolling random dice to see what it's worth.
I'm gonna start my research into cylinders.
Yeah, for real. Jeez.
This could be something more.
Slightly conical.
All right,
On
so
one side.
that's all that happens as far as random encounters. So
Alright, cool.
let's get to you set up camp again.
Yeah, spikes, alarm.
Please dispense
Yeah.
the insect repellent,
Yeah. I'm only doing a meeting. Y'all got it.
or y'all taking care of yourself.
Gotcha.
Nature boy.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, bugs are taken care of.
Good.
You can take another short rest.
Wait, you have the blocks. Why aren't you using the blocks?
Well,
What is
You
the
bought
matter?
like a billion
There's-
blocks.
but there's fewer members.
We have, yeah, and we have
Less
more,
efficient.
We have more of the. What does it matter?
No, use the blocks.
What's the use to cost ratio?
Yeah. Why are you so?
Because the blocks can just get us all without
Yeah,
us
but
each
they
having
do-
to use
they
our
do
individual
cost more.
things.
They cost
That's why you
more,
buy them to use them for the camp.
but they cost more. So if we can use them when we have 5 members again.
How about you buy some next time we go to camp and you can use them?
Yeah, all this money I have. I'm like,
You don't know.
exactly. I don't know.
I'm a poor pauper. I don't know what you're talking
You're
about.
using good berries in the morning, my friend.
Everyone's insectified up.
Yeah. Water.
You can take the short rest.
Okay.
Morning
I
comes
did-
up.
I haven't
We haven't
cooking
done
anything.
that.
Expend rations, please.
I'll do good there. It's
You,
less.
you have good berry?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's less important for me to have spells. So.
Okay.
Yeah, no
Alright.
rations.
And now you know with how much ground you made up, you don't need to do a fast fix today. You'll get to the port.
Definitely.
It's gonna be fine.
100%. We'll be there.
It's gonna be fine.
Let's continue on our
So-
normal travel path.
So your destination is the port, and you're confident you will make it there in time, and make it to the port. So let's see what type of weather we got today. Normal weather, just light rain. Normal pace, blah 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 blah. We need a navigation check here. Straight survival check. No negative here because you don't
You're guided.
You don't
You're guided,
need
my
to roll.
friend.
Please,
I'm gonna
please
guide
don't.
myself again.
So
Why not?
2d4 survival check.
Please, God.
Okay.
Not much better.
But I get
But we are plus.
I get the plus, so that's already a 15.
So you got a 15.
Well, without the guidance.
Without the guidance. Okay.
So we're good.
Well, you're no longer lost, but you realize you're not at the port. You're going to run into the river right down here south of the port, and looking up the river, you can see
Better than I thought.
up. You can see the port way up ahead. It's like nighttime is falling. If you wanted to get to the port today, you could go and you would arrive at the port at like midnight. If you wanted to continue traveling, you could get to the port at like midnight.
I can't see when it's dark.
I guess we could follow the river.
Yeah, but that's kind of risky too. That's what everyone else does.
Or we could just go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost feel like just go to sleep.
Camp.
Also, like, we're gonna be returned to the port and not have anything to help financially turn in, except for the leather that I can make into armor and sell 2 armor pieces. We're gonna be returning with nothing and a party member down.
I'm gonna make some acid and it's worth a lot of money. Don't worry.
We got like
It's
acid
broken.
cans or something.
Yeah,
No,
the
The
flask,
alchemy
man.
check.
That's right. That's right.
the thing I tried to do, but we didn't have good market things because the world was ending.
It's true. Cool. So,
So
you're
you're
just
gonna
gonna rest again. I need 2 random encounter rolls though for today.
Yeah.
So who would like to roll those?
Not me. It's time for the hero that we need.
We needed.
Let's go.
Okay.
16.
All right, let's make a second roll.
Was you
Can I
back
do
in
it
me?
again?
Yeah.
I did the second one last time.
Yeah, we did the transition.
What am I rolling?
Each one.
Each one.
Okay.
Trying to be above half.
12.
Okay.
Chill.
Nothing happens. You set up camp for the night.
Traps.
You're gonna set up traps.
Yeah, like spikes, the alarm, and then also like the one hunting trap.
Okay.
Oh, I got put on my hunting trap
Oh,
too.
yeah.
All right.
It's
You set
hunting
up
traps.
2 hunting traps.
2.
Go ahead and do a survival check.
I do a nature check to make sure I do it on a good spot.
Because nature is
Oh,
intelligent.
that's fine.
Because somehow make that make sense. I don't understand it.
Okay, no, yeah, that's fine.
I've read books about the jungle.
Yeah, that's a 24.
Nature? Or survival?
Nature.
Nature? Okay. You found a great spot for him.
Now what do we do?
Survival check.
Yeah, it's most survival check. With advantage.
I haven't done that in a while. 14.
Alright.
Advantage because there's 2 traps.
You take first watch.
Mine was the lower.
You take first watch.
3.
Nothing happens. Was insect repellent applied to
Hold
everybody?
on. Yes.
We can
Well,
pretty much assume we're good at this point.
Oh,
You have
You
any money?
can only assume for so long
Oh,
before
you
the
can buy
insect
some.
repellent runs
How much
out.
money do you have?
I got a lot.
Alright.
You were broke.
I got money from the poison.
you sold it in the
That's right.
place where we
That's
almost
right.
got.
I have 45.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, you're buying some stuff. Rations and
Not just for himself.
On your watch, you hear a sharp squeal followed by like grunting, coming from the direction of where you pretty sure you saw Geralt set up one of his traps.
Okay. I'm gonna sit there for a little bit, and does it sound like it just calms down?
No.
It's still like
Still,
freaking out.
Yeah, you hear kind of clanging coming from it, and you hear just these like little like very angry sounding like grunts.
How far is your trap?
I usually put him like 10, 20 feet away from camp.
Okay, can I get to a point where I can maybe like just breathe away but see if I can tell like what's in it? Just still trying to be quiet and stealthy.
Yeah, do a stealth check.
And I don't want to like, I want to stay as far away as possible until I can faintly see it and see a silhouette or something like that. See what the heck that was. Oh, we good, baby. Let me see what my plus is. That's a 21.
Alright, you're able to get a little closer without being noticed, and you see what looks like a koala, but like a very, very angry koala. And what type of trap is it specifically? Is it almost like a bear trap?
Yeah.
The koala's skin almost looks like it's made out of metal. And it is angry, and it's just like,
And are there any others around there, or is that?
no, just the one. It is maybe about 3 feet tall, 2.5 to 3 feet tall,
That's
and
smaller
it just
than I
seems
expected.
very
Bigger
angry.
than I
Really?
Very angry. Bigger than a koala, but
He's just
still
3 to
small.
4 feet tall.
2.5 to 3 feet tall.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah, like and it looks very angry.
But
It's,
does it look?
it is scratching violently.
Does it look like it's like well contained? Like, do you think it's gonna?
Yeah,
escape?
it looks well contained. The bear trap is like almost as big as it, and it's kind of shocking to you that the bear trap didn't just like snap off its leg.
It's a
It's
a steel koala.
It's a very angry looking koala.
I am going to go back to the camp, and I'm just gonna sit there and continue my watch. And I'm gonna
You're
listen.
just like, oh, nope.
And I'm just gonna listen for it. If I hear it like sound like it got loose or is getting closer, then I'm going to wake you up.
Cool.
So,
Alright, hold on.
What can go wrong?
That's what it looked like.
dang.
Okay. So you just go and sit back and you're like, well, for the next 3 hours, you just listen to this
Like, I haven't paid
violent
enough for
clawing.
this.
And everyone else is sleeping and you just hear this.
That's animal cruelty. Mr. Druid.
And it's very hard to pay attention to anything other than this violent grunting and scratching.
We eventually just gotta get tired.
Yes.
After though, actually, sorry, not there. After about 2 hours, you hear a slight clanging noise, and then you hear sound of like footsteps disappearing into the jungle, and you hear your voice. It's quiet.
But it went away from us.
Yes.
Well,
Steel koala
That's
riding, riding a
You wake
tree.
you wake up. Everyone wakes up. And you are.
I mean, if we aren't in danger.
Everyone's awake.
Yep. There was this big thing in your trap last night. It wouldn't shut up.
How big?
And you're like listening. You're like, I don't hear anything. Like, it's still there.
2.5, 3 feet.
Oh, maybe breakfast?
Very big. No, it was like this metal koala bear thing.
Excuse me, did you say
A metal koala?
Yes,
no koala bear?
that's what it looked like. So when I
Fuck,
saw,
man,
hold on.
he's a high school
Actually,
boy, so-
this is a question for him. So would I have ever seen one of these in my life?
No.
Okay, so this would be totally new to me.
You're
Yep.
just trying to make
Okay.
up what you thought.
So yeah, I would just be like acting stupid, like yeah, it was just like koala bear and had like metal belly looking thing, and I don't know if it was armored or what was going on, but
What?
I didn't want to wake you. I figured it would be fine in your trap because you have a pretty heavy duty trap, but I haven't checked it, but I'm pretty sure it ran off because I heard a bunch of running off in the middle of the night. So you didn't give me special instructions for this thing, so
For being a man of the wilderness,
I'm just trying to
but
protect us. But
How did you not prepare for the contingency of metal koala stuck in your trap?
Yeah.
I mean, does this thing not hold for more than a couple hours? Is that?
I mean, a couple hours for an animal trying to fight for its life is a pretty big ask of an inanimate object, but
You'd think it'd just get tired. But
well, whatever.
I was
guess
trying
that's
to
fine.
give you your rest, but
I do appreciate it. Nothing happened. I guess that's good, but nothing bad happened. So, interesting. I guess we'll keep an eye out for metal koalas.
there might be one limping around somewhere.
Do you remember which way it went?
I just point out that way.
Vaguely.
We're getting a lot
He
of
points in the direction of one of your traps. Somewhere there.
Alright.
You should go check over there.
I do want to go check in the trap and just see, like, if I can tell which direction they did go,
Sure.
the size of the tracks, like, metal koala sounds
So you get to you go to the trap that Rook pointed at, and the trap has been broken in two and corroded apart, and like the trap is no longer functional. It is deteriorated dramatically.
It's so much worse, man.
And you can see these.
I think they're not
prints-
cheap.
You can see these little paw prints immediately next to the trap. They go in one direction. Initially, the paw prints are pretty deep indentations in the soil, but then pretty quickly they become softer indentations and then are lost. You kind of find the soft indentations kind of make their way to a tree and it disappears. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like deep indentations and then softer indentations and then tree gone.
Look up.
I'm gonna look up. Yeah, I'm gonna look up real quick and just like pull my sword out and like look
Yeah,
up.
you see a big tree canopy above you and like tree canopy next to everything. And you don't see any koalas.
Climb that tree. Climb that tree.
Can I hold in reaction to attack something if it falls? But I want to like kick the tree.
You want to kick the tree?
That's fine.
As he's
Like
walking
Spartan
over, Korth is like, warmer,
You kick the tree.
warmer.
Colder.
And like a few kind of loose twigs and leaves kind of flutter down. And
It's a two-handed great sword.
you're doing a great sword. You're standing there and you feel suddenly a little ding on the side of your head. And look down, you see like this little like walnut that's fallen down to the ground. Smack you inside the head.
Snap.
So we get for kicking a tree.
All right, pick up the walnut and walk back.
The walnut did not fall. It hit you pretty hard.
Appear even harder.
Give me a perception check.
15.
You do not see anything. For a second, you're like, wait a minute, is it? And then you're like, no, that's just another bark, like wooden part of the tree. There's just like a weird part of the tree that like the branches are kind of shaped kind of weird, but it's clearly wooden bark part of the tree. So you're like, no, that's not it. But you don't see it.
The tree doesn't look just like torn up, like there's not like claw marks on it or anything like that. Like substantially.
With 15 at the base of the tree, and then up about 5 or 6 feet or so, there are kind of claw marks, but then the claw marks are kind of deeper at the base of the tree, and then as they go up, the claw marks become lighter and lighter until they disappear. They're no longer claw marks.
It's fascinating. But alright, now I'll just kind of keep an eye out, looking up the tree, looking around me, and like sort of walking back towards the trap to grab it, and then go back in.
You go into the trap, and the trap is literally in 2 pieces, and it looked like it just like either corroded or just like was like decomposed.
It's like acid corrosion, or like
Not, it's confusing. It looks like the material just like there's not pools of like burnt stuff on the ground around it from like that would be like acid or something like that.
was it consumed?
It looks like perhaps it was consumed.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, I'm still gonna grab the trap.
Okay.
Koala! Okay,
I'd rather eat my trap than my greatsword.
great.
So
You head back to camp, and then
we could have woken up without the trap, woken up to it just like
You
gnawing on
walk
my,
back
like,
with the
spikes.
trap, you're like, whoa, what happened to that?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna keep it to myself. Just put it there. You see me, I'm just like pulling the trap back and forth.
Like, why isn't it working? Just sucks.
You should get his money back.
You can have the trap that you made here. It's yours.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll put it to continue to put it to good use when it's utilized fully.
See if I can maybe mend this. I don't know. I can try.
Can you do that?
I can attempt.
I can-
Yes.
Sure, try.
Oh.
I will try and mend his trap.
okay, does mending work on iron objects?
No idea.
I just check that.
I didn't know it's specific to the metal.
Otherwise,
You made it back?
yeah, you don't need no survival checks. You can literally see the port, so you know exactly where you're headed. And the direction that you're coming from, you
Well, we
will
mended the swords.
literally arrive
because it's just
here, and you happen to know all of this is Tariki Anchorage, and you're going to arrive right here on this path. Perfect.
Oh,
Do you
convenient.
That's
think
right.
the break is larger than 1 foot in dimension?
No, it's not.
Well, then I can fix it.
As
How
you're
long
doing it
was
though,
it?
it appears like there's there's material missing. It's not just like 50%, 50%. You clean the brake, you fix the brake.
It's weird.
It's like 30% and 40%. So you got like 30% of the total material is missing. So I would say it would work, but I would have you like make a check for it.
With the corrosion.
It's gonna be small. It's a smaller trap now.
You can do that. That's fine. If you want to just make it a smaller, yeah. Actually, I like that. It's just a smaller trap. So it's a functional trap now. Just you have a small one and a normal size one.
Okay.
That's fine.
Got it. Man, you're just the best.
Thanks, man.
I love our party. We're so
It's so much
we're
happier.
useful for each other.
It's so much happier now.
Now that Kevin and Dorn are gone, I'm just so happy.
We don't have to deal with
More humans.
Kevin,
The human ratio is better. It's a 50-50 as opposed
Yeah.
to a 33
Yeah.
to 66.
Yeah. Quality.
Kevin's constant like what's up? I want to meet everybody.
And we're
As you're
all-
talking about Core's best friend in front of him, I'm so
Yeah.
glad he's not here.
It's bullshit.
You like him? Yeah.
Oh, I like him too.
He's not that guy. He just gets a little.
He's such a nice guy.
He's very loud and boisterous.
Yeah. Gets a little annoying, but I
We
mean,
both
he's a
like
good-
to have friends,
Yeah.
but he goes about it a little louder than I do.
That's what attracted me to him when we first met. I was very shy and contained, and he did all the talking during our journey before we meet y'all.
And brought you out of your shell.
Yes.
So-
Once I left the Misty Forest, I needed to make friends and start talking to people. So.
I didn't joke to myself. You said brought you out of your shell, and I was like, oh, you were a turtle? I didn't know. I couldn't have told that.
Is that what they look like?
No.
Don't give it up.
Anyways, we're at the town now, guys.
I need that monster manual.
Arriving at the southernmost part of Port Nizar, Riki Anchorage, as you're walking up this path, this main road, you see on your left, if you notice those big kind of open pen areas, these are dinosaur pens, and you see a lot of dinosaurs that would be used as pack animals or for hauling stuff along the docks, such as Ankylosaurus and Triceratops. You also see there's a few of the dinosaurs that you had seen that were used for dino racing are penned here as well, in kind of their separate own pens. So that just sticks out to you. You see here these dinosaur pens. You see a lot of native Choltons who are working with these dinosaurs. They appear to be dino handlers.
Any axe beaks? The whole axe beaks.
Yeah, you can see a couple axe beaks in that pen that's further up to the north.
As we make whenever we get towards that pen, I'm definitely going to ritual cast, speak with animals, Petrie, talk to an adult one, and ask like if they have any advice for a new comer to the realm of adventuring people and pack animals, and see if they have any advice.
Wow. All right. Let's slow down. Let's get there. So
Yep, that's what I was saying.
we'll do that. We'll do that in RP. So as you're passing, so you're going to be passing the main dino pens here. Anyone else going to be doing anything because either you're going to be making
Well, this
your
is
way
the area where those guys are, right?
that you know there's somewhere. Yep. In this district, I'm just going to give you a general overview here. This district east of the city is populated by animal trainers, river folk, explorers who need inexpensive lodging, and other rough and tumble sorts. This is just as you're kind of looking around. You do see there's these docks, which is the only other area where there's this large dock area, which is why it's called the Anchorage. And it looks like these. Anyone who would like to, who's maybe looking at the docks, could roll a perception check. I think perception check's fine.
Can more than one person do it?
Sure.
I gotta find my perception. Where's perception?
21.
It's going to be a minus.
Okay.
No, you should be.
Alright, what you got?
What's the plus one?
+1.
It's not the greatest. Good point.
Was it dirty 20?
Yeah.
Both of you would recognize that these docks appear to be largely unregulated. There's probably smuggling activity happening here. Again, it's outside of the city proper, so you don't see any of the guards that would be around inside the proper port. They're not here. There's no guards. It's just kind of everyone doing their own thing. They don't have they don't have the amount of dock workers and the beast-powered kind of canals. If you remember, this whole area right here is like dinosaurs pulling boats and stuff around. They don't have that level of like manpower here, but it seems that again they're probably okay with that because it doesn't appear to be regulated in any sense.
This is an entrance to the main area, right?
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah. So any of the you'll kind of notice that there's a distinct look. Any of these gates that have this little like bush on top, exactly. That's like here, right there. Those are like exterior gates, if you will.
There.
No. So.
Did you say no?
No what?
I said canoes here.
Oh yeah, are those
Canoes
there? Right.
That's
Yeah.
where they are.
Sorry.
100%.
Other side.
Definitely still there.
There's no.
Sure.
you would have noticed, and you've never been in this area right here, which is in this. It's hard to tell right here, but this is a canyon, and there is a temple right here in the middle that kind of stands out. In this area, in Turkey Anchorage, there's no sort of fortified temple or ancient stone ziggurats like over in the old city. It's very open and largely unprotected. It seemed if like there was an attack on the city here, people would just have to like cram in through that gate and try to get in the city proper because there's no sort of defensible locations anywhere around here.
It's a sucky spot too.
Those hills are pretty defensible.
But
Those hills are pretty defensible, but
you
getting into the city.
also get the sense this area kind of has an early alarm system, and because of all the animals that are kept here, they would probably sound any sort of alarm to any sort of threat approaching. So theoretically, people here would have enough time to make a dash for the gate, for Tariki Gate, before anything would happen. That's what you see about Tariki Anchorage. There is a tavern there that I can't recall the name of it. I'm trying to find it, but there is a tavern in Tariki Anchorage. It is this one, that one right there, and which happens to be right. But as you're approaching that, and it would stand out as a tavern. You pass by the Axebeak enclosure.
Yeah.
So
Get your time to shine.
Yeah.
go ahead and let's do this.
You don't have to roll P if you don't want to, but
Don't have to roll what?
RP if you don't want to. But...
No, I 100% want to RPs.
Oh, okay.
I will speak as birds.
So, yeah, ritual cast it.
Okay.
Soup of animals. You talk to Petrie first. You're like, hey, Petrie. There's some more older, more experienced Axebees ahead.
Family? Mommy? Daddy?
Probably not. I saved you from deep in the forest. They're probably not your mother and father or anything like that. But they are your elders, and elders have wisdom for us. So I would like to go speak with them and see if they have any words of wisdom for us as we continue on our journey together. Is that okay?
Yeah. You see Petrie kind of inflates his feathers a little bit. I don't know if you've ever seen like birds do that. Like just like puff up their feathers a little bit, and he looks a little bit bigger.
I have more
Making himself look a little bit bigger as you approach the enclosure.
I have 4 chickens, I've seen.
Okay, yes. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So yeah, walk up. You're like, excuse me. Excuse me, Mrs.
Food!
You would
Bring
like
food?
some food? I have some food, but I would like to gain some knowledge. Can I trade you food? Some really good berries for some knowledge for my fledgling companion here as we start our adventure together.
You see multiple, like 4 Axebeaks have kind of gathered together and are looking at you like, it speaks to us.
Mm-hmm.
It speaks. Does it have food? I asked if it has food. Does it have? Do you have food? Does it bring food? It brings food.
Good berries.
It brings food.
Berries.
Yeah,
Nice berries.
they're good berries. See? I'm gonna give one to Petrie.
Petrie just. Ah! Good!
See? Petrie, who is my compatriot here, a fledgling one, you know, we're starting our adventure together. I would love to trade, if you'd like, some good berries for some good information.
I'm very confused. This is very, very weird.
I can see that. I understand most people.
For
wouldn't
everyone
give you
standing
guys-
around Geralt, you just hear Geralt going, and the birds speak back.
I understand most people
Yeah,
probably
you
don't
guys
speak
speak
your time of
animal,
day.
so I can actually.
But I
understand
love
this,
to continue to have my friend
It's like
Petrie
connections out.
as we continue on adventure together and we get better. I want him to have the best advice he can. And you're older, wiser, you've had experience. Good berry, knowledge.
What?
Good berry, good
You
berry.
barely pull your hand out before it's bitten off. These big beaks.
Yep.
Big ass beaks. Knowledge.
Yes.
Knowledge.
Yep.
Much
Just
is
or maybe
knowledge.
tales of your
What does
travels,
that mean?
or like
Yeah, they're not.
things you've seen.
Also, tiny.
I've seen you. I've seen
I've
dinosaurs.
seen you.
Do you ever go out into the dangerous forest, carrying heavy
No,
things
born
on your
here.
back?
Born here.
You don't ever leave
Live
the
here.
pen
Leave pen.
and go into the forest?
No.
Where do you go, Tosberry?
Good.
Mm.
We go into that building over there, and you look over the building and you see a butcher shop.
Great adventure.
Okay.
The final of it.
Yeah.
Have many of your forebears?
We normally get fed much more food than this to make us big and strong and fat.
It is good to be good, strong, and hefty in these arduous times.
This one and
Arduous
all
time.
four of the
It's a war out
all
here.
four of the axe beaks are looking at you. Kind of look back at another axe beak that is exceedingly fat. This one is greatest among us. He will go to the building soon.
Building soon.
Ah. That
You see the
does-
axe beak is just sitting there, just looking like super content, and just like,
Like can't move, can't get up.
yeah, kind of can't get up. Like a chicken that's been filled with way too much.
All right. Well, see, Petrie, it's good to eat your food and grow big and strong. And then some days you can go on to adventures to
Isn't that
Not
new places.
It's not good that.
Glancing back at the building that you pointed out, you
The guy
see
can
strips of meat hanging out on lines.
And
You see the butcher come out ready to grab it.
we will continue to do as we're doing, and we will do it better
Than that.
than those who have come before you as we strive to higher and higher challenges. I'm going to toss 2 good berries to each one.
Good.
I'm not hungry anymore. It will take longer to get to building.
No.
Not good.
No, it's the same amount of filling as far as food goes. It just doesn't feel like it. But it's just as
Very
sustaining.
confused. Very confused.
That's understandable. But last good berry to Petrie. Yeah. Alright, that's all I have for today. Thank you, elders. We will continue on our way. And until we meet in the future.
Petrie is PTSD.
Food! More food! I don't want food anymore.
Yes.
I don't want food anymore.
Yep, me neither. Until tomorrow.
And you see the 4 axe beaks turn back and kind of go and start just looking at the big fat axe beak. And axe beaks, there's the big fat one's still just sitting there, just
Content.
content.
See, Petrie, you can have a good life too. I'm
Do
gonna
I
make
get to
sure-
go to the building?
Well,
No.
probably not, because that's not our building. Don't worry, we have much better places to go than that building. Like, it's got 4 walls, it's inside,
It's boring.
there's, like, nothing really that happens in there, so.
You probably eat the same
Yeah.
as somewhere else.
Like we're gonna do much
You're
better
just-
things
you're just
than what
keeping
they're
it
As
doing.
you're talking to Petrie, you see two men kind of walking towards the enclosure with a stretcher.
A stretcher?
A stretcher.
Okay. Well, Petrie, we've daddled here long enough.
They pick up another Petrie.
We should
and
join the
finish
rest
off
of the
another
party.
Petrie.
I'm sure they're a little confused. Let's take our knowledge we've gained today and advance forward into the new day we have started.
Before.
As you walk away with Petrie, you kind of glance back at one point and you see the two men loading the incredibly fat axe beak onto the stretcher. It's like the size of an ostrich. And the other axe beaks are kind of excitingly squawking around the fat one and seem to be like in awe of and
He's flying.
excited about the journey that the fat one will now go embark on.
Yeah, I'm just carrying on back to the party.
I mean,
You
let's
make it
just
back to
a whole
the party.
campaign of Petrie. Let's go.
Petrie's Adventures is the name of this one, right?
Future's Adventures.
Alright,
And,
carry on. I'm good.
I love it.
You move on past severe trauma and you get back to the party. And the party is maybe
upside down.
the party is maybe stopped as mingling, like or is kind of standing in frontish of the tavern, maybe-ish would be my guess. What are y'all up to?
You think they're in there? Our
The
guys.
tabaxi.
Yeah.
What were the names?
we-
River and
River
Flask.
In Flask. If they aren't in there, we could probably ask. They'd probably know about them around here.
So we are going to use them. I know we had moral concerns about using the aid of the Zentari because they're evil, terrible people.
I think we could at least maybe talk to them.
They've already been paid for as well.
they have already been paid for. Also, what else are we doing? Like, I don't have the money for a guide. You saw the
Prices.
amounts that they cost.
Yeah.
Do you,
We are
do
pretty
you have
broke.
money for a guide?
We're pretty broke.
Exactly.
No.
I don't have money for a guide.
Alright, Eltor.
I need to spend the next, like, 8 hours also working on this gear to sell.
I
So
would
we have
also
some money.
like to
A
go
long
to
rest.
sleep.
A long rest would be great.
Well, do we want to stop at this tavern, or do we want to go to the one we know? Like, this one's probably cheap.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This one I've heard this is a cheaper area to stay.
Do you think we can fit in one room?
I don't mind sleeping on the floor, honestly.
I was gonna say, I'm not that at all. I could be fine on the floor and still be good night's rest.
Yeah. I mean, slow down the jungle, one room. Floor is not that big a deal for me. So, one room here.
Yeah.
And I'll pay for it for one night. But what is it?
It is 1 silver for 1 night.
What's the name of this place?
Oh, that's a fifth.
let me look on it.
That's a fifth of the price of the one inside.
Yeah, Thundering Lizard is 5 silver.
5 silver.
5 silver, yeah.
We were high rolling.
So you get for being inside the walls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Satin sheets.
A
Some
rooftop
pillows.
access with chairs for some people to jump off of, evading our friendship. Good times.
Look what happens when you evade a friendship.
Friends are important.
We're still talking.
There's one lesson I've learned. It's in our adventures.
Don't be an asshole.
And don't go to the shed.
Never go to the shed. Any shed.
Any shed, yeah.
And don't talk back.
Don't talk back. That's a good thing, though.
Yeah, when someone's a good couple inches taller than you and is commanding fort,
And they've told you something 15 times, and
I'm
then
gonna,
you
I'm
do
just
it
gonna
again.
throw it out there, guys. I feel more than partially responsible for this. For what happened.
why's that?
I went to him first to inquire about the mass. You know, words were exchanged. I got a bloody nose from my
I did
head
notice
butts.
you had it.
But then I left. Then I walked away. I did not know Dawn
Okay.
was already on
Yes.
the way. I was gonna go tell you guys we're not getting the pass, and it escalated from there. I sort of did put him in the mood, and then
Dawn just took the brunt of it.
Well, maybe the lesson there is. What is the lesson there?
the lesson there, I think, is that not good people.
That's true. That we should all know that they're
not good.
not good
But
people.
also, don't insult them. Don't insult people in power who you need things from.
Yep.
Just take it how it is and move on.
The name of the tavern is the Quiet Shark.
Roll instead.
I guess I'll look around and see if I see any tabaxi in here.
Because it's like if you
what
go
time's right
inside.
now? What is it? What time is it right
Is
now?
it morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got there like just before noon.
Okay.
I'm probably just gonna. I'm just gonna spend the day because we didn't have much as far as loot to get back on. I'm gonna spend the day crafting this leather into armor. So this would be a little bit of a
I'm
problem.
gonna say that I poured the acid last night before we got there, but I'm gonna look for the.
Glancing inside the tavern, you do find them like pretty much immediately. So I'll give you that as a starter, and then I'll be back and we can do more RP for that.
So I'm not gonna be any use just because like it takes the rest of today to do both of these armors.
So we'll say we get a room. Do you guys
Is it daytime?
Okay.
Yeah.
We have our room, so you can go up in there and do your thing.
Okay. Just before noon.
I think I saw.
Yeah, I think the only gives us like 10 gold.
Anything will help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're like a package deal.
Yeah. Like that's.
For the same price.
I mean, they're
That's
probably
better.
gonna steal from us, but like the price is quite agreeable on their sheet right there.
Beware Joe and his no good flunky is that much trust me.
I thought this was going to be a deal where like we found both of them. Yes,
They're
both together.
That way we could trade both of them at the same time.
I don't know, I'll find something else for you.
5 gold pieces per day. It seems like that's already paid for
In a 30-day van.
Pretty good.
Not for them though.
Right. But like normally.
That's why it's like insane. It's like 150 gold up front every time.
This is super valuable for like.
We need to become guys.
But these guys don't even need an advance. So what did he pay for?
I mean, he must have paid that.
But they don't need
Like
it.
they're on a retainer. Yeah. So like we don't.
So
have
how many
that.
days do we have of them? Because they do not require a 30-day advance.
Probably just like
They don't-
one trek.
I guess we can talk to them and
Yeah.
see.
Probably
These guys
just
look
in the
shady
lab.
as all get out.
Oh yeah, they're gonna definitely try and like backstab us and steal from us.
Well, they said they would get even better. Will waive the fee entirely, which does not matter because they can pay for entirely for equal share of whatever treasure we all find.
But you bet they're still gonna try and get equal share.
Yeah.
Even if you don't leave
Even
it.
if you don't, yeah. Just the fact that we had to use their expertise in the first place isn't good. Whatever.
I still think we should use them.
I think we need to be really cautious.
Morally, I don't want to.
Oh, yeah.
I think
But
I
like the
think we need-
value is
there.
tremendous.
I think we would need to be cautious with our funds that we have.
We can't be asleep while they're awake.
Yeah.
What do y'all has to do?
Now, here's my
We
question.
have to travel a long
Now,
way.
here's my question.
So-
Do we think we would need, like, I mean, I have 45 gold. I mean, that's a decent amount. The question is do I keep that on me or do I try?
Well, where are you gonna put it?
Once you want me to say, you'll
Do we try to hide it?
Nah, you gotta keep that on you.
So happy.
That's why that's why all of us can't be asleep at the same time.
Yeah.
Might have drawn me.
Alright, so do you walk up to River Plus?
Sure do.
Alright.
But you're like,
So
where is
the couple things real quick about there that you just noticed visually. River is about 5'5", looks maybe 100 pounds. It appears to be female tabaxi. She is wearing leather armor and has an eye patch, so I think she's the one on the left.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
This one.
It's hard to see the eye patch, but it's the one on the left.
I saw some.
the blue thing?
She both of the Tabaxi are kind of just quietly sitting at an area by themselves, not talking to anybody else. Flask is taller, 5'8", and a little bit of a bigger, bulkier, 140 pounds or so. So he's a little bit more of a chunkier Tabaxi. Tabaxi are smaller just in general. But so that's all you notice visually. So yeah, you walk up to them.
Yeah. Okay. Are these the only okay, I know we're looking for Tabaxi. These are the only Tabaxi?
The only ones.
Okay.
Yep.
So, excuse me. I'm assuming you are River and Flask.
Yes. This one is you seeking guide services?
We are.
It is. You see, River is the one who's doing all the talking. Flask is just kind of standing there, just kind of nodding a little bit. You want the guide? Yes.
Yes, we do. We actually, I think we have an arrangement already with you, or our associate made an arrangement with you. Roka?
Roka, yes. Yes, indeed. This one already spoke with you. Where do you need to go? We can take you to several places.
Oh, only specific places, or is it just like a general contract?
We can assist you anywhere. In the jungle, we know our ways. We are quite at home in the jungle, but we know specific routes to certain locations. If there are certain locations, for instance.
Did anyone walk up with me?
I walked up with you.
No, you two did not.
I'm going to the room. I got it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you gotta do your level.
I'm with you guys. Yeah.
I
So the three of y'all.
Yeah.
I think we are looking for some sort of golem. Have you heard of a golem lost in the south of the jungle?
No, this one has not heard of Golem, but can help. Will help try to find where in the jungle, west of the River of Ocean Star or east.
Do you have a map?
No, we don't.
We don't have a map. We did have a map. We lost our map. Do either of you remember where?
River Ocean Star is the one that we went down towards right? Just for
Do either of you remember
Where the golem was?
The golem, like you were one of the ones. You were like right there, right? So do you remember like the general area?
generally,
Like
it's gonna
in
be,
your mind, the map.
It's gonna be somewhere in that general region, right next to the Azlica, whatever that is. It's probably gonna be like right there, most likely. Reference, if I recall.
But
I'm guessing, I don't know.
Discord, remember.
Yeah, does Korth remember the exact tile and location that?
I don't recall. But no, like just like general area, like general like direction.
Ish.
Do you think you would? Do you think you would? Austin might not, but do you think Korth will?
Probably not. I don't think
Korth, you don't think Korth would at all? Fair enough.
I don't think he would.
So even like a general like cardinal direction, like south, like south.
Yeah, I think he would like know that, but I wouldn't think Korth would know like exactly like. I don't think he'd be able to get you very close. Is what I'm saying. So.
East or west of them? You think you would know that? So that's a question.
I mean, so you get it for going there. Attendance is
If not, it's fine.
Honestly, I don't even personally.
No, yeah, but like, do you think that your character would?
Like as being the friend of the guy who just got healed in front of you, and then he said, "Could you go here?" Would you have seen that as important information in relation to your friend? Would you have paid attention to it, or would you still have been like
Maybe like a roll? Maybe like a roll?
Yeah, or like would that be like his business, not yours?
History roll?
Friendship roll?
A friendship.
That's a +10, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I don't think I remember it.
But you know, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm Mom.
I abide with this.
It's only a 7.
Yep. Fair enough.
7.
Looks so bad.
So they're waiting for you to answer the question. To the west or the east of the river Star?
I guess this one.
I actually don't remember.
So how you want us to guide you to something
But it's been a long time.
yes, that you do not know where it is?
Yes.
This is very difficult. This
We are
one,
hoping that you may have taken this down.
we've been a specialty. We can take you further south than Mesro. We can take you to Firefinger or to Dunrumlum. We can show you the path to those places. Those are to the south, to the
Are they-
west of the river. Not so much. But we can still help you in the jungle.
I think south is generally a fair. Like we want to go south.
Yes, but everything is south from here.
Exactly. This is the farthest north we can be. What are those places you named again?
Firefinger?
What is that?
It is a large column of rock that juts up out of the jungle.
Is it on fire? Is that why they call it like fire finger?
It yes, indeed.
Oh,
There's a flaming beacon at the top of it.
on the nose.
Big brain, by the way. I see what you did there.
Context.
I love a good factual name in reference
Yeah.
to a specific thing.
Yes. Thank you.
Like Fire Rock, it's quite cold.
It is well known if climbing to the top of Firefinger gives you incredible view of all jungle around and see many places that you might want to go. And of course then we can also not far from Firefinger take you to a little further south to Dumrumlum, deep in undead infested territory.
Oh,
But is the
that could actually be useful for us. We are tasked with finding out the cause of this.
Firefinger in undead territory too. Dumrumlum is the capital city of the Grums in Jot.
The capital city of what?
The Grums.
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 What are the Grums?
They are like. This one thinks they are like frogs.
Giant frogs, frog people.
Not giant. No, maybe this tall.
Oh.
Close.
But like, but
Still
lots
pretty
of
giant.
lots of frogs.
Lots of
Scary
Poison,
frog,
lots of
poisonous frog people. Excellent.
They are little frogs we have seen in other places that are many different colors. Green and black and yellow and black and red and black. Grums are like these, but like this.
That's actually horrible. Now that I think about this.
It's like poison dart frogs.
Yes. Yeah.
But
yeah.
Hard pass.
But that was the Dungrung.
Dunrumlum.
And what other places do you know besides those two? You said
We of course can take you to Mesro or Port Castigliar or Kitcher's Inlet, Atasmohaha.
I kind of want to go to that
Isn't
one.
that way
that's
east?
literally the name of it. Muhahaha.
Isn't that way east? Like,
Yeah.
That's where the
It's
gauntlet
a bit
people.
it's south but
I'm
a
not
bit east.
there.
You're not
It's
there,
south but a bit
guy.
east.
That's where the pirates
So-
It is east
that-
of the River Social Star.
That is where the pirates are.
Anything east of the River Social Star is what we're saying.
The arrangement that our friend
Port Calais.
has paid for
Yes.
is what exactly is our
One
paid for?
expedition out, so we go out and we come back.
But also the comeback is
Yes,
included.
of course. Yes.
Excellent.
We want to come back
And
alive too.
yes, that makes sense.
The longer of an expedition, the more that we get paid as well. So it's okay if it's a long expedition.
The more that you get paid from Roka or
Yes.
from his compatriots. Yes. Okay. Excellent. Now, one more question. It also, are you expecting? I'm not really in it for the spoils or anything, or the treasure. You've already been to all these places, I'm assuming, since you know how to get there.
Yes, yes, indeed.
So, we're not really expecting to find, like, this is more like an expedition to...
Yeah, so
What,
the
like-
little thing on the little blurb I gave you as far as like sharing treasure, because of the arrangement I was entering, that doesn't really apply.
Okay.
They're being taken care of. But we have things we are looking for as well, but nothing that need to be shared. If you find things, treasure, you can keep it for yourself. We have no interest, we have no need. There are things we are looking for, but nothing that would be taken away or that would give you less.
Excellent. I mean, I assume you'll just let us know, and we will steer clear of that, you have that, and then we'll go on our
Perhaps.
roads. Or maybe you don't tell us, but, you know, if we find it, you know, you'll just be like, hey.
If you wish and perhaps would like to help with what we're looking for, we would be happy to have your assistance as well. If we are helping you, you can help us, it's okay. But if not, we will be okay. We will keep our eyes out.
Yes, of course. Well, I think we would definitely like to use your services to go to... I don't know. Which one sounds better to you guys? Not which one?
Let me see a map.
Oh yeah, I don't want to go there.
I want to see the map.
I'm gonna go to one of those two places. Because I want to kill some... I want to kill some...
Do you have any sort of water transportation?
Port.
We
A place that we
have
just
some
died.
canoes. We have two canoes,
No,
actually.
no. We should probably go to this one.
Which
The
one?
Calamar one. That's a training ground for the Flaming Fist. You want to go to that one.
Nope, don't want to go to that one. Wait, which one's turning?
The Mesro one.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't want to go to that
Definitely.
one.
And that's where the
The
other
kid-
people, or the gauntlet people are going to land is Kitcher's Inlet. Isn't
Yes.
It?
It is, yeah.
They're gonna die.
Yeah,
they're
they're
not
they're
gonna
100% dead already.
If
Are
you
they?
have, do
We
you
have
have
two canoes.
two
Actually,
canoes?
yes.
We could get to Firefinger in less than 3 days by simply taking the river to Riki down.
That's super. I think we. What do you think about that?
Alright,
Fire.
Where's
You don't know where Firefinger is.
You said it was south, right?
That's
Just everything is south. Everything is
But,
south.
like-
So he's okay. Yeah, here we go. So River is telling you that by taking the river to Riki, which is the river that you hit into, taking that south, you can get to Firefinger in less than 3 days. Let me count it out. So pretty much, you're going to get 2 hexes for traveling on river, plus 1 because it's already explored to here, which is actually where it dead ends. Plus
Yeah,
1
yeah,
for
sure,
shot.
okay.
Yeah, so 4 hexes down the river. So I'm gonna say we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I mean, without spoiling, pretty much like somewhere in here is Firefinger, and by going down the river, you get there in less than 3 days.
Okay. I
think
mean,
that's worth
I
it.
think does that sound good to you guys?
I think that's worth at least
And also
what
there's a lot.
I mean,
Dongrunglong, they say Dongrunglong is pretty close as well.
is the goal? Just
Oh,
to
River
explore,
Oolong,
or
Well, okay.
what are we
So
gonna
this is
do
what I'm
once we
thinking.
get to
the
this
goal,
place?
The goal is we need to find out more information about the undead scourge. Correct.
We should ask. Wait,
That's
we
our
should,
overall goal.
is it worth asking them as well about this RP? But like asking them like this obviously down south is that going to be an issue with Flaming Fist down there? Or not?
That's a good question to ask. You should ask that in RP.
With this being in Flaming Fist territory, is there issues with travel restrictions with the...
Oh, it's no problem. Pulls out a little side piece of paper and tucks her away.
Gotcha, okay. Let's go.
Can go.
We only had to have her already die, pretty much die for that, but
Well, we kind of did because we had to get with Roka.
Yeah,
Fair. So I guess
Can you
the
take me to Fort Delaware?
flame flame finger then does that work for both of you?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'm sure Geralt will
Do
be
we-
okay with what we decide.
Do we want to do anything before we leave? Like give ourselves a day before we do this, so we can like.
Do you want to perhaps buy some incense
Yeah, we can buy some
for
incense.
some bugs and or rations?
We need those too. Yeah.
Yes,
Um.
I can buy a few more rations.
Yeah. Yeah. I say, do we want to leave in like?
What if we left?
So I'm gonna tell you really quick, just like a little bit of meta thing here. So every guide kind of has like an area of Chult that they're kind of like specialized in, like they know that area, and there's specific like every single guide has like specific locations they can like, take you to. And so like Firefinger and Thunderlung, for instance, are like within the area specialty for these two. Anytime, and you don't know exactly where that area ends and whatnot. There's a little bit of a clue with like the west or east of the River Social Star. But anytime, you're within that area that is like where the guide knows stuff is comfortable with, you never make any checks to avoid becoming lost. And random encounters are also lessened during that. Whenever you're within the area that the guide is comfortable with. If you go outside of that area, the guide still helps with some things, but it's not as like much of a free pass, if you will. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you need 8 hours to do your thing.
Like,
So yeah.
over, like, the rest of
So,
today, so
yeah.
if we leave tomorrow morning, that would be, like,
So perhaps
I say we go and do rations and whatnot.
Leave in the morning?
Leave in the morning. We get a
Go sell
rest.
some acid.
yes, I do have these 8 vials of acid. So.
One thing is the RP, I wasn't like RPing it, but Flask has a tendency to kind of like repeat the last word that River said. So like when River would say a sentence, whatever the last word she said is, Flask will just be kind of like, oh yeah, fire. Like repeat after. Just a little RP thing. Yeah, otherwise he's very quiet.
Well, I flame.
Firefinger.
Firefinger.
Firefinger, I think that's good.
Firefinger. Then in the morning,
In the morning, it is, what is midday now? Tomorrow morning?
I can go get our canoes.
Do you need help with that? Or?
We can
I
set
actually
off-
probably.
I can help you. I can help you with
We
that.
set
can't.
off right here from Tariki Anchorage. We just get on the river and go south.
That works.
We are missing our strongest companion, who can carry them both by himself.
We get.
Yeah, 2 people need to go get those canoes.
Yeah, we can carry him. It's fine.
We will not need to go all the way to where the river source is to get to Firefinger, but we will need to go all the way to the source and a little further to get to Darkmouth. But you are interested in Firefinger?
I think
It
that's.
is there is danger there. There are creatures, flying creatures that will tend to inhabit high up places. But we've been up to the top before, we've seen up to the top. There are different ways, there are tunnels inside the column that you can try to be quiet.
Is there a lot of undead around? I'm actually more interested in where there's
More.
Dumberland, yes, there is. A lot. Firefinger, some.
What dangers are there in Dunrillon? Like, are the frog?
Mostly terrafolk.
in Dunland.
Oh, sorry, in Dunrillon?
Yes, sorry, yeah.
Oh, just the grubs.
The frogs, the poisonous, giant poisonous frog people.
Are they actively aggressive?
Oh, we've had very good meals with the grubs of Dunrillon. If you show them proper respect.
Yeah, we're so good at that.
We are a respectful group.
We lost our disrespect.
We have not, though. There is a new king at Dunrillon that we have not met. The last one was very kind.
How did
And
the
only
last-
threatened to kill us a few times.
Gotcha.
But if you show the proper respect and obeisance, they are quite agreeable. Just do not drink their soup.
Got it.
Eat your own
Well-
rations while you are there.
Do you
If
think
you-
it's
Did I look at eating your own rations as being offensive?
No, they know that you will die if you eat theirs.
Gotcha.
They
They're
still,
hoping.
they view it Well, if you eat their own and die, that it is it earns respect for you, but you are also dead.
Yeah, fair. But you said there's more undead over there.
Yes, it is very hard to get to Dunraman for many reasons.
Have you encountered any of the flying beasts at Flaming Finger?
Firefinger?
That one, yeah.
No, we don't let them see us.
Gotcha. How large are these creatures?
We've dealt with
You fought Terrafolk, Ambala, the same things that as were at Ambala.
We've dealt
Those things in the cave? Okay, got it. Yeah, okay, got
The
it.
flying
Ones I
dinosaur
made
birds.
armor out of.
Oh, screw that, yeah,
with.
yeah.
I'm right now.
Yeah,
It's
those
like,
things,
I'm wearing your cousin.
You get advantage.
screw that.
Advantage on other face
Advantage
over
on
here.
intimidation checks.
There you
Yeah,
go. Disadvantage on charisma.
Yes. No persuasion. Absolutely.
Yeah, no persuasion.
Do we think the frog place makes more sense if we can get
Well, I mean,
on their good side? The problem is it's a new king. Do we know them in?
I think maybe we can.
Because if they knew the old king, but we don't know, do we know how the old king died?
Oh yes, he was killed by his son.
Got it.
Who's
Got it.
the new
Who's
king?
the new king?
No, the son was also killed as well. It is the politics in Dunraman are very complex.
So,
Seems pretty straightforward.
But I
actually.
think there's only there. It is a golden ground must always rule. I believe there was only one golden ground there last time we went, and it was the king, and he is dead. So I don't know. The son was a red crown, and he is also dead. So we do not know. But perhaps there's another golden crown.
if our overall goal is to find out more about the undead and how to stop it,
Yes.
which do you think would be a better location to go to?
I need to legit read into a little tiny bit of Dunraman to see what can be.
The thing with the Terrafolk is we know about them and we know how to deal with them compared to
Oh, no, like, the easier location, I'm assuming, is the fire finger.
Perhaps if you were to forge an alliance with the Grunts of Dunraman, there is information they could share. But every time we have been to Dunraman, there is always constant infighting. There are always multiple factions of Grunts all trying to seize power, so you would have to decide what you want to do, who you want to support. But if you were to make an alliance with the one who is ultimately becomes the king of Dunraman, maybe they could share information. Firefinger will simply afford you an amazing view. Many things you can see, and perhaps that guides you to where you want to go next. The Terrafolk are also known for bringing prisoners and treasure back to Firefinger.
Could be more lucrative.
the fact, what was he said, the factions on determining who's king makes me think it's more of like a, what is it, a 1d4, 1 out of 4 chance, depending on how many factions there are to get the information. If you choose the wrong one, then you don't get any.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm kind of thinking about that.
I think
I mean,
It's either like political frogs or observation tower.
political poison frogs to clarify.
Assassin's Creed, Kevin wants to go to the observation
So
wall.
that you can find a bale of hay below
Yeah.
you.
Like eagle sound. And then
also, I mean, they
Oh,
did
it's
say they
yeah.
bring like prisoners and treasure back.
The terrified do, yes.
a terrifying.
I think maybe
But then I don't
there are
know.
also some undead there.
And
We can
Also-
fill our quota of killing undead.
the Firefinger, if you were to, and we would help, of course, we want to live, we don't want to die, but if things were looking good and you were to clear Firefinger of all of the terrafolk that are there, I'm sure that would be looked very favorably upon by the Arakakra of Kirsavalt. So you've seen that word before. You're right here. Kirsavalt. You maybe would have seen that on a map.
And they are another player in this area?
Do you know what the Arakakra are?
Yes.
Do you know, apart from meta, do you know like RP?
Nope.
Like, does Sigismund know?
He knows that what they are, like the species.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not Arakakra. What's that?
I'm not there.
Okay, you're not there. That's
No.
the Arakakra are a noble, mighty eagle humanoids of Cholt that supported the old royals of Cholt before the royal line of Cholt was destroyed centuries ago. That's maybe a century ago. But they still hold to their cliff top city of Kirsaval, and they still have some strength there and fiercely oppose Terrafolk. And Firefinger is fairly close to Kirsaval. If you were to destroy the Terrafolk in Firefinger, that would certainly award you much favor with the Arakakra of Kirsaval, we have gone there to the foot of the pathways before and met with Arakakra there. They are good, noble creatures. They do not tell good stories, but they are good creatures. We like good stories, so we do not spend much time there. They like to sit quietly in meditation.
Another positive in going towards Firefinger. I'm leaning that way.
I'm still leaning Firefinger.
So Firefinger it is.
I feel like getting wrapped up in politics and another
Also, giant poison frogs is real.
And I feel like factions can get ugly if they start disagreeing with kingship. You know, we're in the middle of that.
Yeah, who's to say that the one that we help get appointed doesn't get overthrown like the next week?
The next night.
I want to show you all a picture of some grunts. They should be like exactly what you're picturing in your mind. I'm pretty confident is what, whenever you see it.
I pictured like an orcish frog.
Okay, so here's,
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
That's actually not even kind of.
That's ridiculous, is what that is. Okay.
It's pretty cool though.
there's big poison dart frogs.
I bet there's a blue one too.
I'm sure there is.
Y'all ready to go to bed?
Yeah.
Alright, go to y'all's room, I'll be there in just a minute, okay? Say goodnight to whoever you want to say goodnight to.
Night. It's good seeing you guys.
So we can agree with Firefinger.
Can you book it? And
Firefinger.
let me show y'all, just because all of y'all aren't familiar, let me show y'all a picture of Arakakra as well.
It's the skinny like flying bird people, right?
It is the bird.
Not skinny per se, I mean they're pretty sick. I showed everyone just for a picture of some drones. Literally poison dart frogs that are humanoid.
Okay.
Look at that. And then it's a freaking Arakakra.
Oh, those look sick.
Banned by most DMs.
As player characters, because they can fly. They can fly. They
At
can
level
fly.
1.
Yes.
We can fly
Flying
level
at level
one.
1. If you
That's
Arakakras
so
are
OP.
like you can play them as players, but flying at level 1 is very OP. Flying period for free as a player character is just a little too strong.
yeah.
It creates you just have to have a very specific kind of campaign to be like, that's not going to break me.
Exactly.
Which, there are great campaigns that we can do that with, but not.
Yeah. One of the podcasts I listened to, one of the players did play an Arakakra, and the guy would be like, "Oh, the pitfall falls out from beneath you," and he's like, "I fly." And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm annoyed as a listener to this guy playing as the bird. Like,
DM's just trying to figure
Kill
out a
'em
way
all.
to hurt him.
Well, I mean, there are ways you could do it. It's just harder. Again, certain
It makes it very, if like a DM has to arbitrarily go out of his way to find ways to make your flight not matter, then it's like it takes away player agency too. It's just not a good feeling.
yeah.
Dad,
Yeah, buddy.
can we
I came out.
You can, yeah, but you also need to go to bed.
Bending over a plate, it just
You could put it in
lets me know
specific
plane.
situations where flying.
I should.
Oh, that's such a
Yeah, I remember that picture. But for some reason, in my mind, the only thing I could think of was the birds from Root.
Yes, that's so good.
All right, so y'all have agreed to go tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go put my kids down. Y'all can still RP a little bit more, but it's, I think.
Because if I like make my leather,
Rejoin.
sell it, and like add the gold.
Siggy, you want
Oh, the crafting wallet?
Get
Yeah.
canoes?
Let's get canoes and maybe pick up some more incense and
We can
rations.
stop at the shops. Is the crap.
I've got 10 more gold.
It's the middle of the day, so everything should be open.
Yeah. Is the food's at this market, right? Or is, no,
I
that's
don't
the
know,
weapons and
but
stuff.
I think that's the
I think the food's here.
Yeah, it's the less uniform, like the less official
Yeah.
looking.
It's right there. Those
Well-
red markets. What they're called? Red Hut markets.
Red Bazaar?
Red is
Is that it?
Yeah, that's right.
Whatever the red one was.
Yeah, it's right here.
I don't know if the bazaar was the official, like the weapon one, or
yeah,
the.
it's one of those. Yeah. I do kind of want to go into the weapon shop too and just see what they have as well.
You just bought. You got
a blade.
You're set.
What do you
No.
need a weapon
And I
for?
just-
You know, I didn't use that maul the entire time.
I just want to see what they got. I just want to see what they got. Like,
You could have
Spot
rolled
on.
it.
I'm more so.
Iron
I'm more so.
koala.
I don't need anything because I don't think I
Okay,
can
cool.
buy anything. I just want to kind of see if they
Should call me out, man.
have anything
I have a
there.
chance.
I just want to understand like how much it costs, so we know in the
I
future.
mean, we could just.
Yeah, we just look it up. Mark will give you the table.
You would have.
Also,
Seen,
what do
you,
you
you
need?
would have already seen the prices before when you were looking for your.
Yeah,
Do we have the book?
glaive.
Mark does. But you don't need to buy anything else. You can only use one weapon.
Yeah.
And it,
No, man, we're only getting rations and incense
Don't
and get the news.
Mark or no, it's not Mark.
And then I'm gonna take a daggum long rest.
so yeah, I've got 10 more gold. I need to get rid of this armor, so 10 more gold. So I can put that, allocate it however you want.
Just keep
Like
it. Just keep it
towards
with
the-
you for now.
What are you talking about?
Well, I
Sell
sold
this
it.
in leather armor.
I bought leather armor before we were kicked out of the fort. I bought scraps of leather.
Oh,
So I've spent all day, which is why I've not been at a meeting with you guys.
yeah.
So I've made it into armor, and I'm gonna sell it. So I've got 10 more gold. So I can put that towards either the rations or the canoes, however we want to like allocate it to the party. The party has 10 more gold, is what I'm saying.
Mark, can I see the book for the things that cost money and like the items?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get to a point where we
Here
just
you go.
offer to buy them.
The canoes.
Yep, I remember.
26 is your current debt.
How much is it to buy?
50.
I knew it was substantial.
How
Yeah,
much?
it's 100 if you want both.
Jeez.
Well, we don't need
100 to buy the canoes, 2 canoes. It's 50 per canoe to
I'm
buy.
getting. I'm gonna. On our way to get the canoes, I'm gonna sell my acid
Okay.
for 25 gold.
Sweet.
But it's half, right? They only buy things for half.
Oh, is 25 gold the cost of it?
25. is-
Yeah, so 12 gold, 5 silver.
Right. That's what it's.
Great.
So I've got 20 gold, 12 silver.
Mark, do you remember what page this is on?
Look at the it's equipment is the chapter.
Yeah. What?
Flip. Just start flipping and look at the bottom right of the page.
20
You'll see what
gold,
chapter you're in.
12
Okay, it's new
silver.
equipment. It's like
So I
chapter
have
5.
29 gold and 12 silver.
So
Chapter 6.
50.
We have enough to buy one. We could buy one. Or we could just keep putting it off forever.
How much do you have?
Like metal-wise. Metal-wise, how much you got?
A lot more than that.
Yeah, you're like
So
100 something, right?
I don't remember how much I gave to. I'm at 153.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's
for Wakanda?
because you sold for like
You don't remember how much you gave to do?
200.
I already took it off. I'm trying to think of how much I gave to Gavin.
Okay.
Like,
Because you gave,
I already took it off, but I just don't remember like.
you paid
How much it
50
was.
to Wakanda as a reminder.
And I think you sold the thing for like 200. So like I think you were curved.
Okay, so he was 50 to save him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and Wakanda will pay you back that 50 whenever you return with the gold.
Yeah.
I forgot that part.
Yeah, it's basically getting the healing for free.
It is.
That's
As soon as you return the gold.
Super good. But I mean, it seems like quite the chore to go get the
But you know exactly where it is.
Sure, yeah, we
Just
definitely know.
pointed at it.
We definitely told these guys, hey,
Gavin put a big ol' X on the single hex.
You're like, hey,
before
can you
he
take us to a
left,
golem?
right?
They're like, great, sure, where is it? I don't know.
have you heard of the golem?
Well, I mean,
The golem, like,
It
there's
must have
only
been.
one, right?
It must have been more
Oh,
than
just like
50
point
though,
out that
right? Because
thing or that
the
thing we
potion
had
of area
on
healing
was
was 300 gold, right?
Which is double here, so it's...
Well, you also
Sorry,
buy
insane.
incense and all that stuff too. So
But
like,
that's not that much.
I think 153 is probably accurate.
that sounds like.
No, but I'm just trying to figure out like what else did I buy that would have costed. Because if it was 300 gold to,
Well, you sell it for half,
Yeah, you didn't get full 300.
so you sell it for 150.
but you're saying then I would have already had more than 50 at the time I sold it, which I don't think was the case.
Because you're probably not current then. So if you sold it for 150, we were all pretty broke.
No, I definitely
So you-
took it off. Like we were talking about the fact that I gotta put this back, and I like showed him my phone.
Well, let's just say you
So,
got
like for sure it was
That's-
like
that's
I
what you
took it
got.
down.
You
No,
got-
like I'm not saying this is wrong. I'm just
One
trying to
thing.
figure out like where the other part went.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Did you help anybody buy things?
Well, that's what I was trying to think.
Either way,
Yeah.
we're buying some incense and some rations and getting our dues.
Okay.
And also stopping by the market.
Can I see
To buy
the,
some incense and some rations.
Sure.
can I see the, whatever you
I just want to look at something.
Okay. hold
You
on.
also look
Wait,
at
you want to buy
weapons.
more stuff?
No, I was looking to see how, yeah, I was looking at something. Okay, it only costs that much. Okay.
Okay, I need to check something. Because I feel like it is worth mentioning if it has a cost to it. Equipment, here we go.
Poison and
Into
immunity.
heart. Okay.
That could give us big honor points. at
So,
the frog folk.
Good. We're like, oh, you lived.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
ate their food.
Yeah.
Is there such a thing
I'm good. Oh, you know it needs this. Is there such thing as what?
as
Poison immunity.
poison cure immunity?
I can.
Yeah, it's called anti-venom. Anti-venom. Like there's that, and then there's, I think, antidote.
Okay, so like meta-wise,
Can
if
we
we went to the
Wait,
Can't we
poison
buy it?
immunity as far as like creatures that have immunity to poison?
no, so like if we went to the Grogamond, the frog people,
Dungrunglung.
the Grung, the Dongrung,
The Dungrunglungs where the Grungs live?
yeah, and ate their food, and then beforehand had taken something.
Yeah,
Is that something?
antitoxin costs 50 gold.
Per one use.
As a bonus action, you can drink a vial of antitoxin to gain advantage on saving throws
Oh.
to avoid
It's
or
not
end.
not
saving
advantage.
throws.
Yeah,
You could easily
That's
fail
a,
that
that's, a,
spell.
that's a canoe.
That's 50 gold for an attempted advantage,
Okay.
and you still could die.
It's
And
not
that's
such a
per
deal.
person.
Speaking of bargains, though, I feel it worth mentioning that an item that you could buy.
Kaleidoscopes?
What?
Kaleidoscopes?
Not kaleidoscopes,
The, like,
Magnifying glass.
but close.
Spyglass.
Spyglass.
No. An item that you could buy
It's 50
for 1 gold piece per the equipment in the book is a map.
I was gonna ask you that.
We're gonna look for a map also. We're gonna buy a map.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna buy a map.
We're gonna
We're
go
doing
get
that.
We're gonna go get a map.
Because
You
I
need
want
one map.
I want to be able to use that without like being like, oh, you don't actually know this stuff.
So yeah,
I think multiple.
I will
people actually
take
should
off
buy
a gold
map.
for a map right now.
I will go.
And then
I
you
will-
want to put the map in your
I
inventory.
will put a map in my.
I will buy a map as well.
2
so
maps.
in case
Because why
2
not?
people die, at
We
least
need a
the
map.
party will.
Okay,
have
so
a
I know
map.
who to target in the next combat.
Exactly.
And I gift that to
I will not be
Arias.
buying a map.
Arias, you
Joking.
seem intelligent. Here's a map.
Thank you.
I have cartographer skills, but
I also bought a map here.
Double the effort. Proceeds to buy like 1,500.
He's like,
Wait,
two
no.
maps.
Okay, so
Alright, I have taken off the gold. I
I
will
will-
add a map to my inventory.
I'll do the same.
Is this the Red Bazaar?
Yes,
Or is
that's
it-
correct. No. That is the Grand Souk.
Grand
The
Souk.
Red Bazaar is the one you're pointing at. Yep.
Yeah.
Right by the
Okay.
Thundering Lizard.
This has the food and rations. This has the armor.
Weapons and stuff.
Okay.
Correct.
That's what we thought. We just wanted to clarify.
Correct. Oh wait, what is this? Get me back to
You were right, sir.
I mean,
I was
actually,
right.
this works as a port, but I kind of like the music. This
Ryan
gets
actually
more
pays
chill.
attention.
My guy.
I tried. It's the only two notable places we've been.
Ryan, can you cast 2 level spells in a turn?
I wish.
I thought he was thinking about it.
I was trying to think of a pitch comeback.
He got silent and goes, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, the pause had me concerned.
Years of
It's the one with all the numbers in the background and the mind's like, I don't know.
It's okay if it makes you feel better.
Two
I
levels-
wasn't-
If the combined level is less than 4.
I wasn't a spell boy until this campaign, and I casted 2 level spells. Started off, and I was like, oh yeah, I can't do this.
You gained 2
I never
levels
had to worry
of
about it till
almost
now.
immediately.
You gain 2 levels of exhaustion doing that.
I built my character who could be a spell person to not be a spell person.
Sorry, the reason I'm asking that I want to go there is because I want to get a shield so that my AC.
Okay, yeah,
Which
well,
is-
okay.
it's
Let's just say we do it. We do that.
Yeah.
How much is that?
You have the
cost?
money for the shirt?
It'd be 10 gold.
Yeah, it's not much.
You have 10 gold?
I have 45.
Oh, okay.
This man
yeah.
is rich now.
You buy a shield.
This man has more money than me.
Fantastic.
But I want to see if they have other shields.
Nah, man, you ain't buying a magical shield. They don't got magical. We already looked. They don't got.
I don't
they got
know.
magical
I don't know.
shields.
Is there
in this
magical
place?
shields there?
You got a +2
They
shield?
do, but not at any of the shops y'all are going to.
Oh, yeah, because it's over.
We don't see it. We
This
don't,
area
and we
is
don't
this
know
where
where
the
those
magic
shops are.
You have to work
Wait.
through a merchant prince
Yeah.
to buy magical stuff.
We have to what?
You have to work through a merchant prince to buy magical stuff.
Because he told Gavin
And
Korth that last time.
We're not doing that. Getting our
I
canoes.
could get plus. What is a magical?
You don't have a money buying a magical shield. You know what magical
Yeah.
shields are?
No, I don't. It wasn't in the book.
A lot.
So I don't know.
I'm finding which merchant prince it is. Oh yeah. Okay, so like I'm literally looking at.
I'm just trying to get.
You have not met
300?
you have not met the merchant prince who deals in magical.
Did they?
We'll find it in the jungle.
You have met Wakanga Otamu, who deals in some magic items, such as potions and spell scrolls.
Yeah.
That's a
But-
that's a gay guy.
And
right?
Wakanga
No,
Otamu
that's
might
the
have
main guy.
mentioned
The first guy that talked to you.
he might have mentioned that
You got a
he
funny accent.
enchants armor and weapons for one of the other merchant princes who deals with armor and weapon stuff, but you have not met that merchant
Got it.
prince.
Okay.
And so, like, for that type of item, pretty much all of that type of stuff, like, you have to have personal audiences with. Like, to get the insect repellent, you had to first go and meet that Quiote, merchant princess, really.
But we don't have to like do that again, right? We just buy it.
Yeah, no, so for, like, insect repellent stuff, once you've gone and, like, established it,
We've already done
they
it.
recognize you as being allowed to
Cool.
purchase that.
'Cause he's buying something.
Yeah, insect repellent's totally fine. For stuff, though, such as, like,
These guys are
potions
wild.
and spell scrolls, you literally need to go to Wakanga's manor.
Can you tell us the price of a +2 shield for this?
What does it do, by the way?
Unfortunately, the best that you can get would be a +1 shield.
Okay.
It'd be 450 gold.
Yeah.
So take what you
But
got
wait,
times
but-
10.
But it's a +1, so it's +1 to your AC on top of the base.
It'd be a net
+2,
plus
yeah.
3.
Plus
Because
3.
shield is +2, +1 shield is plus.
I'll just take a normal shield. It's fine.
You sure will.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be happy.
I didn't know how much it was going to cost or what it did.
We
so
need
I
to
just
not
didn't
have dysentery. More insect repellent. Less shield.
know.
Alright, take
more-
away.
more
How much does the insect repellent cost
More
again?
staying alive.
The insect repellent?
Oh, sorry.
The salve. Are you getting the salves or the blocks?
Which one's better?
Salve. You just get the salves. You just
I
get
think
the-
for now, since there's the 4 of us, the salves is probably the better.
The salve
But that's the
I don't know the
Uh,
ratio
individual
of
is 1 gold, contains 20 applications, 1 gold.
Yeah.
I got
A
way
block
more.
is only 1 silver, so like
What if-
10 blocks is the price of like 1 salve.
What does the blocks give you?
When
So
it
28
is for 8
So I
hours.
guess the block.
The
would
salve
be-
is more, though.
The salve is more, but it has
Yeah.
20 applications, so it's all about, again, the number
The
of people
party
that
people.
exactly.
Yeah. So for now, the salves are a better deal.
Get you a salve, and then I won't have to like
Keep doing that.
give you a
That's
salve.
How many
One
many
gold.
rations do you
1
have?
gold for salve.
I only have 6 left. I'm buying some more rations as well.
Yeah, I need rations.
So
Unless you want to get some.
I'm gonna buy some rations.
How much are the
I have
rations?
20
They're a
gold.
gold.
You have what?
20 gold. So I'll buy like 3.
I'm fine.
Just in case. So like if I die.
No, sorry,
someone
it's-
dies.
You'll buy
you get
It's
two-
one,
so you're
2
gonna have
per
60?
gold. 2 per gold.
Okay.
They have 20.
I think so. If we're going out like what? 4 days.
Yeah,
right, okay.
Yeah.
You think
But you said
Buy
under,
one and you have 20
under 3 days
applications
to get there. So
3
let's
days.
just say 5 to 6 days. 6 days. Let's say 6 days.
I'll buy 1.
Actually, I'm
I
gonna
might
buy
get
one
a
too, just to top off.
reserve.
I'm gonna get.
So-
I'm gonna get
I'm gonna take
I was gonna think 10 maybe.
Do we need to
I will
feed?
get 10 more as well.
Do we need to feed
Because I want
the
extra.
guides?
I'm
Nope.
assuming they will
The guides
feed
are
themselves.
self-sufficient. Yep. Normally, guides are super expensive, so
Yeah.
yeah,
What
like
if you read
hiring a guide.
So
We got
They're
our
like a
berries
30-day expense
so
up
10
front.
rations is
They
5.
charge
I
5
will
gold
buy
per
10
day,
more.
and
So
payment for
it's
3
like-
days up front is required. So that's 150
and
gold up
then-
front for a guide. So they're expensive.
Should I get a map too?
I already paid for the map. I got
But
that.
should I get one as well?
I've got
Keep
one
on
as
one.
well.
Okay.
So we've got 2 between the
Okay.
4 of us.
I think we're fine. I think we're fine.
So someone who should not really be in the fray too much will have a map.
Alright, I spent the 5 gold for my 10 rations.
5 gold, 10 rations.
What was
I
that?
now have 26.
How much was the salve again, sorry? Or
But I'm not paying.
It's
I'm not
20 applications,
all the
1
rations
gold
every
piece.
day.
so
Okay.
as we're, I
We're
guess
gonna
we
do a
can
fun thing to end this session. It's 9:36. We still got a little time, but we're gonna do a fun thing to end
I
this
guess we
session.
can we're gonna do 2 things because we have to buy them at different spots, I guess. As we're walking to get the canoes, I'm assuming.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're
don't need to
doing
RP any of it though. You just buy what you need.
Yeah. I'm gonna get 1 application, or sorry, 1 gold piece for 20 applications of the salve stuff. And then is that an item that we can put in the inventory or no?
It is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's
I have it.
you
I have
can.
it.
You know,
Okay.
What's it called?
It's called
It's
Insect Repellent Salve. It's a
Yeah.
wondrous item.
yeah. There's 2 different types of insect repellent. There's salve and then
Now-
like incense. I think.
I don't know.
I see
Is this
2
heavy?
staffs.
Is this
One-
heavy?
I
Because
see
what
a
I've been doing is
staff
putting
of swarming
quantities in there.
insects
No,
twice.
that's not.
Type of repellent.
So this is how I'm managing
Just
it.
type it in
It's
insect.
huge.
That's better than what I've been doing.
I, think I see both the staffs there, but then I also see the 2 other ones.
Insect?
Let me go to your character really quick.
He might not see wondrous items.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Hang tight for a second.
Oh, you might not have the downloaded books.
No, it'd be shared.
Okay.
But he. Hang tight 1 second.
I'm buying that along with a normal shield. I saw 2 different shields in the book. Are there differences between the shields or no?
Bingo. Done. All right. Let me refresh this. All right. Now try it out. Clarify.
Or a refresh page.
Yeah, it should.
But I'm also doing 5 rations as well. Or sorry, 5
10
gold,
rations.
5 gold pieces for 10 rations.
Insect. Sorry, that was my own.
I think
What?
we're all good on insect repellent for the
Go for
foreseeable
it.
future.
We are good on that.
I'm
Was
pretty
that-
sure we're good.
Yep.
That's
I
fine.
don't
We're
think
friends.
bugs are coming
He's
anywhere
talking
near
about
us.
little
I don't even
toy
think we need to
friends
imply
things.
it or
You found?
light them. They just sent
Bug-
the stuff
bugs
in
no,
our
no,
bags
no.
at this
Okay.
point.
So finishing up some of
I think we
mine.
might be able to end the campaign
I bought
now
10 rations
without
for
buying
5
anymore.
gold.
Got it.
I bought salve already for 1,
Mhm.
so that's 6. And then for the shield in the book, I saw there was more work in kind. Are there differences between them or just like the looks of them, or what do they do? Like what are the differences between the shields, like the normal ones?
There is no difference. That all the shields here are made predominantly out of Triceratops
Bone.
bone things. What are those called?
Like a frill?
The shield.
I want to say frill, but that sounds real lame.
Yeah.
Triceratops talon.
I bought my shield here too, so I have the same shield.
Collar?
Plus 2, right?
Supposed to.
I don't know.
Which still only makes me
ridge.
14.
A large bony
Is that gonna
frill.
say-
Ew.
What's a frill?
It is a frill, but I don't like.
And I can have
It's
24.
made from a lame Triceratops frill.
That's sick.
24.
It's cool, but it's lame.
Yeah.
The name.
What?
I
22,
would love
sorry,
a Triceratops shield.
No. Yeah, 22.
You have 22 AC with the shield?
Triceratops.
And
You have what?
A Triceratops mini. But I needed it.
What?
back, it's
How do you have 22 AC?
Could be a pack in.
with
He has-
Shield of Faith as well.
Well, that doesn't last forever.
I know, but I would be using it during.
So
I would have 20 total.
you have 20 is your normal AC?
Yes.
Yeah, because he has
I
like
You're
a
a
scale
tanky
mail.
boy.
I have a
or
scale
whatever.
mail. But
The-
God forbid you take that scale mail off, then I got like 9.
I'll scale all to 18 like flat.
I think, yeah. I think it's a limit.
Oh, and that's what I repaired for you?
Yeah, because
That's
we
right, yeah.
found it.
I
Yeah,
found it, yeah.
yeah.
It was the only.
It's cool. You're welcome, man.
And he was the
Alright.
furthest one
Yeah,
outside of the
thank
fort,
Yeah.
and then came back a little bit and
Yeah.
healed me. So like, thank you, but like also,
Bro, I didn't know what was happening.
All right. Is everyone done with their shopping spree?
I haven't bought the shield yet.
All right. You're getting the canoes and coming back. As you're getting
Did you
canoes
get
and
the
making your way back to the inn,
Did you make
the
the
tavern
canoes
at
current?
Fruity Anchorage,
What do you mean?
Did you pay our debt?
Nah, man. Nah, I didn't pay the
Just
debt.
racking that up.
No,
How much
just
do we
racking it
owe?
up.
26.
You're just casually walking on by the keeper and saying,
Can I?
I'm not paying. No.
So,
We don't want to pay anything for the canoes yet.
I only have 23 gold. So no, I don't. Okay?
Can I pay
We're still going out.
10 gold? I'll pay 10 gold of our
I have 29 gold left.
okay.
to like at least lower it so it's not like.
So, real quick, this is going to be semi-RP. You go back to the harbor master, and you're like, hey, I want to pay down some of the debt. And he's like, great, have you been fulfilling your end of the bargain?
I wasn't part of the original.
Yeah, you were there. It was us.
I'm sorry, sir. I was not aware of any prior arrangements for our
We
party.
mentioned the pirates.
He doesn't
I
seem
will-
very... Go ahead, sorry.
I'll have to reconvene with my party. I was just trying to make sure we didn't have any outstanding debts.
So-
In good faith, I was trying to be here, but I will have an answer for you.
Are you going to leave the 10 with him?
What?
10 gold? Are you going to leave 10 gold with him?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to draw
I came
down
here to
16.
pay some for it,
Okay.
just so we're, in good faith, to like, no, we are
Yeah.
trying to make sure we're not, like, robbing from you, because you seem like a great person, and we don't want to get on your bad side. So I was, good faith
Yeah.
here, but I will check on what, just so we're all current on what we're supposed to be doing for you. What were you expecting of us to be doing for
So-
you?
First of all, he doesn't seem very pleased. And it is a little bit intimidating standing in front of him as
Right.
he is not very pleased because
I
he
don't
is
look at
a
him.
quite large gold dragon, booming voice, and he calmly as he can, reminds you that the pirates of Jahaka Anchorage continue to be a significant pest, and many shipments within the past 5 days, as his voice grows in agitation, have been raided by the pirates of Jahaka Anchorage. And he would greatly appreciate, particularly if you continue to borrow the canoes, that you would look into this matter. As he's
Yeah, so I was like, we were like, hey,
I totally
we're
forgot
gonna-
about
so
that.
here's something.
I totally forgot about that.
He is unhappy about some
Hmm.
things, and he's not
Is
pleased
this the same?
that
Is
does
this the same
sound like
agreement
a
that he does with
very
everybody else who read?
Unpleasing
Can't just blame it all on us.
occurrence to be
We're just taking up
frequently
part of this
happening.
Oh, so sorry.
What advantage does
Well, I'm a human and I
a
just
canoe
completely forgot.
bring our party to help you in this?
Got 20
he
AC
says
though.
that is on you to figure out. You agreed to the deal. Goodbye.
Okay. All right. Thank you, good sir. We will be on our way. Thank you for the canoes.
Excellent. As you head back to Tariki Anchorage, back toward the tavern, you
Guys, we have pirates to
realize-
deal with. This
We
gold
told you
dragon
that.
guy
I
is
told you
angry.
But, so whoever would be out and about and then making their way back to the Tariki Anchorage as everyone gathers up again, serendipitously, the dinosaur races are on today. So, this is where we'll go ahead and end the session because you're going to be spending the day here, even as you
Yeah,
spent
we
all your
are.
money shopping. We're going to be
so
spending the rest of the day here and
Oh,
leaving in the
gosh.
morning. So, whoever would like to
'Cause-
go
is it 'cause there's no travel during that time?
indulge in some sinful gambling.
Yes.
I would love to.
I will go. I will do as I did before, and I will bless every single person who is
So,
gambling.
as a reminder here, we have
We spend that spell
Good
slot
guy.
maybe.
odds anywhere from 7 to 1, all the way down to 1 to 7 odds. So 7 to 1 odds would mean you'd roll a d8 and you would win on a 2 or higher. Like super high chance of winning, but the payout is whatever you wager divided by 7. So if you know, to make it easy, if you wagered 7 gold pieces, you would win 1 gold piece. And so like you wouldn't lose a 7, you just win it at 1. The worst odds would be 1 to 7, which means you roll a d8 and you would win on a 1. That would be your wager times 7. You wager 10 gold, you win 70. So anywhere, I can take a quick picture of this.
Is this
as a
where you have
reminder.
to pay 70 if you lose?
No.
No, you only pay
You
your
only
wager.
pay what you wager.
Yeah.
It's like,
Gotcha.
have you gambled?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm trying to understand. No, I was trying to understand if there were specific rules for this.
No, it's the same.
Same rules. Okay.
So I'm gonna give everyone. We're just the
I think we
names
did
of the racers.
we did advantage. I think last time for the bless.
I think we did.
I bless everybody and they got advantage on the rules.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna send y'all the betting.
I
Taylor's
suppose
like, I want to watch the
It's second
game.
level
Oh,
spells.
I'm gambling. I wasn't just looking at the map.
All right, so I'm going to. It's the map. It's the map. All right, here are the betting odds and the names of the. Oh, hey, one of the names here, Grung Stomper. So that now means more to you. Got of course
Funny now.
banana candy, big honker,
Big
nasty
honker.
boy.
I remember banana candy.
Banana candy.
I went all in on it.
Yeah.
I remember Big Honk.
Big honker, nasty boy, jungle princess, mountain thunder. So you can go
Are
ahead
these the
and
same names?
Yeah, it's the same. I'm
Okay,
yeah,
alright.
yeah. It's the same. It's the same people. But go ahead and look at the picture I just sent in the group chat, and you will see the odds and payout and all that stuff. So you can make. Let's keep it. So it's not too complex. Let's say up to 3 bids per person. 3 wagers. Let's just. So that's not like crazy. So we can get through this. So and you can make. Either obviously not bid or like 1 wager, 2 wagers, whatever. Anyone know what they want to wager? And y'all need to write these down, and then you'll all be rolling your own rolls.
I am abstaining.
You're abstaining. Okay,
Except for blessing.
okay. So you'll be adding a. So how did we do this last time? Since you're blessing, because it's a win.
I think it was like
It's just you roll
right?
it twice, and so you have 2 opportunities to get the best, a favorable outcome.
You have to roll a 1 on the top one. That's the only number you can roll.
Yeah, but if you look like
Yeah, it's
one
a
of them, the 1 for 2 is a D3, so you roll
Yeah.
a D6, and a 1 or a 2 would count as a 1. So it's like,
The same.
yeah, you have to roll 1, but look at the dice that's being used. So a D8, obviously, much less likely to roll a 1 than a D3, which would be a D6
Right.
eventually. So yeah, take a look at those. Does anyone know what they want to wager?
I
if
think
any?
so.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go ahead and start with Court.
Okay.
How many wagers would you like to make, and who will they be on? And what will be the amounts?
So I'd like to do Bone Cruncher,
I figured there was a fun way to end the session.
and I'm gonna wage
Ooh, Bone Cruncher. Okay.
6 gold pieces.
6 gold. Okay. So if you win, you'll be netting out 3 gold.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So that's a on the safer end. So 6 gold pieces on Bone Cruncher.
So you
What else?
Yep. And then I'm gonna go back to my girl or boy banana candy, whatever gender that thing is.
Well-trained Hadrosaurus,
we don't
banana
judge.
candy. I'm gonna go boy on that.
You are.
Yeah.
Because banana.
Yeah.
She's a
All right.
So
So
he's got some banana candy. You know what I'm saying?
all right. Well, I am also going to do 6
banana
on
hammer.
him.
6 on banana candy.
So I'm gonna do, and that will be it.
6 on Bone Cruncher, 6 on banana candy. All right. Arias, will you be indulging in the heathen activity of reckless financial behavior?
Yes. Because why not? Let's just do a little bit and see what happens. You said 3 total, 3 bids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do 2 gold pieces on nasty.
Nasty boy.
Is it, somebody's got to bet on the
Well, just wait.
very
Just,
top.
just,
On
just
Mountain
wait.
Thunder?
Wait. So 2 gold pieces on Nasty Boy, 2 gold pieces on Jungle Princess, and 2 gold pieces on Mountain Thunder.
I dig it. You're going out
I'm
there.
balling out.
Good.
All right.
But I'm only doing 2 piece. Not.
I mean, if you win any of those,
But if
that's
I
some
win,
pretty
yeah.
big payouts. 2 gold on each. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. All right, girl.
So
what
you're
you
saying there's a chance?
I think everybody should go ahead and take away the gold that they've bid. Everybody get rid of the gold.
Because
Yeah,
once
yeah,
again,
good
I'm
call.
gonna lose this.
5 gold banana candy.
2, 4, 6.
5 gold banana candy. Anything else?
No.
Just that. All
All right.
right.
Seems get a little.
25.
That's his one.
Sure.
A little
Okay.
risk, but like safe.
So do you have the
Yeah, roll
ability
D6
to
and then-
bless everyone?
Yeah, I
Okay.
do. I can bless like 6 people.
Got it. Cool. Alrighty.
I cast
so,
a second level spell.
So pretty much what we'll be
Oh.
doing is you're
like-
essentially you have advantage, so you can roll twice
Bless
to
is the
try to get
spell.
a winning roll.
Oh, guidance.
So we will start with Korth. You had 2
I
bids
feel like
of
to make it actually
6
more
on what,
advantage,
banana
I should
candy and
roll.
bone cruncher.
Yep.
Which one would you like to roll for
Yeah.
first?
That makes sense.
I'll just do
Right.
banana
Just
candy,
like-
D4.
D4. You
I'm
win
standing right next to you.
on anything other than 1.
I'm standing right next to you as you place this bet.
You You got it. You don't even have to roll again. All right. So, oh wait, you know what? I remember the way we did this though, because we only let it apply to one roll. So like, for people who have 3 bids,
That's
you
right.
use
Yeah,
it
that
like-
makes sense. That makes
So
sense.
if you don't need it there because you won. So you get everyone gets 1 free reroll. So like since he did 3 bids, he gets to choose which one has to reroll.
Yeah, that was
So
exactly
that's what we did.
And so
But
the
you
next
won that, so that was 6 divided. So you're gonna win 2 gold pieces.
Okay.
That's a net 2 gold piece.
I like that. That's cool.
And then now you're going bone crusher. Yeah, baby. D3.
Did he lose? Did he lose?
What's not
So
right
now
now?
we'll
Is
do
D3.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. You need to go to bed anyway, so no light.
It's like 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5.
No, you need to go to bed, Mariah. You need to go to bed. It's late. Good night.
I want it.
Hey,
Oh.
way to go, man. So 6 divided by 2, 3. So you netted out 5 gold pieces from all this.
Let's go.
So if you subtracted the 12, add that 12 back, and then add 5 because you netted 5.
Yep.
Solid.
So he was a young, ill-tempered
Allosaurus.
Yep. Which is what that thing y'all saw at camp practice. Remember the dinosaur you saw across the river at camp practice?
Nice.
Okay.
Well, he wanted
Alright.
from me, so.
So remember, you have 1 reroll.
Between
so
the 3.
what's that?
Between the 3.
Between the 3, and you like. So which of your
I'm
3
assuming I'm
bids
losing
do
all
you want
my
to start with?
We'll just go from the lowest to the
Okay, so nasty boy.
Nasty boy, D4.
D4. You need to roll 1.
You gonna roll 1?
All right. Do you want to re-roll it, or are you gonna save your re-roll for one of the
I'm
others?
gonna save it.
Okay, so now you're going to Jungle Princess.
I
D6.
think we
Each
should name
roll
a
1.
dinosaur a little slurp.
Nope.
You're gonna save your re-roll for the D8.
Yeah,
Not
we'll,
wonder?
we'll do it on this one.
You're doing it on the D6.
Yeah.
Are you at high odds here, eh?
3.
It's whatever.
All right, so that's 6 gold pieces. You're out.
Yeah.
It's okay. So he went for the aggressive ones. All right, and then you were something on banana candy.
5 gold,
7.
banana
No.
candy.
5 gold banana candy. Go ahead and roll a D4. You win.
2.
You got
Yay!
it.
What are the odds?
So
Not good.
5 divided by 3. Let's make that into silver. So
Oh, no.
50 silver.
It's over.
No. 50
No.
silver divided by 3. That doesn't even work out. It's 15, 16 silver. Okay, no, this will work
That's
out.
all I think,
16
It's easy
silver and
Don't gamble.
20. Okay, so 16.
Listen,
You
listen,
win.
though, I
16
also was
silver,
gonna do
20
5.
gold.
I'm like, math is hard. Let's just do 6.
Keep it simple.
They're divided by 3. So okay. Everyone has engaged in
Debauchery.
debauchery. And some winning, some losing.
Going back to
How much money did you make?
16 silver, 20 copper.
So a little less than 2 gold.
Going back to
And
that
he
red.
won 5 gold, and he lost 6 gold. So it was again a party,
Party not even.
which I think was kind of what happened last time too.
Yeah!
Holding up Petrie like, oh boy!
Jesus and David are like texting because I did the betting on dinosaur races, so they're the FOMO was real. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all finish a fun day at the races, wearing your fancy hats at what's from Downs?
How do you have fancy?
Churchill Downs?
Churchill Downs, there it is. And you head back
That's
to the Quiet Shark.
Cool. It was really cool.
Anything that anyone wants to do
You should go if you haven't been. It's cool.
before going to bed?
Did we get
We
the-
have the
did we-
canoes, right?
yeah, I was
We
thinking,
got
did we
the
get the
canoes
canoes?
back.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
We're good, we're cool.
No, man, I'm chill.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Just
I'm ready for the
alarm
arm
spell.
rest.
In our room, 20-foot radius. Just,
Okay.
Just
So
oh, and the iron spike can be used to lock the door. So I will lock the door and then
He's like deadbolt him.
that's probably
okay.
Yeah.
The only disadvantage of sleeping at the tavern in Tricky Anchorage is it gets very loud at night. So as long you just need to pass a DC 8 Constitution saving throw in order to get the long rest. If you hit a DC 8 con save,
Can I guide myself on this? What's the saving?
is it saving throw? Do
I
guidance? I don't think guidance works on
Doesn't
saving
work on
throws.
saving throws.
So con save DC 8. As long as you hit the DC 8, you will get a long rest. You're good.
You said con?
Yep. It's very loud and
I feel
rowdy.
like it should have been.
This is the first time being in Tricky Anchorage. Y'all don't know.
Oh, easy mode.
Oh, thank God, that's 9.
I couldn't tell. I was like,
plus.
single digit.
What was your
The line is under.
what was your saving? What was your saving?
So I think everyone's
It's
hit
9
that.
plus, 9 plus. But
Yeah.
I think everyone hit that long rest,
Yeah,
right?
that was an
Cool.
easy one.
17. Great. You all are able to take a long rest at Quiet Shark. Very quiet. Very nice.
Much
That
quieter.
constitution is paying off.
I just realized that I'm holding 109 pounds.
Oh yeah.
What's your limit?
It says I'm still unencumbered. It doesn't
Okay,
say
so you're
what.
good.
I have 142, so
What's your limit? You gotta be getting closer. Your strength's not high.
All of
it's a
it's
plus
the
3.
armor and
It's
the.
Oh, your strength is plus 3.
16.
You're a stronger guy.
I chose not to make a Dex character this time. So
I still feel.
What's your
I
weight?
still thought you were a Dex.
What's your weight?
I
Is that
almost
it?
did.
That's what you guys were
but
talking about?
109 weight.
I tried to change it
Dang.
up.
And it all comes from my rations,
Armor.
my splint armor,
Yeah.
and my shield is 6 pounds.
Yeah.
It's
Was-
mainly rations.
How much did your split armor weigh? 30?
60.
60?
Gee. Jeepers.
Heavy boy.
That's more than double what I'm currently carrying just for the armor.
Yeah, but you're a little scrawny boy.
Yeah.
The rations are 20
What's your
pounds.
weight limit?
We're carrying a lot of
Like
food.
when you
by the
click
way.
in your thing, it should show
We
you.
eat a lot.
Where?
Oh, we're going to see
Oh,
Big
just
strong boys.
encumbrance rules.
Wait,
Let me
wait,
see how
That's
much.
very worth.
5 times your strength score.
But
So
that's
what's your
20
strength? Not your modifier, just your flat strength score. Like 12 or 13 or 14 or something like that.
it's like mine's 16.
Yeah.
And
I don't
I
think
can
it's
carry
high.
240.
Negative. Well, no, hold on.
9.
9. Yeah.
9 times.
We're almost at your limit.
You can carry 45 pounds.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So what are you at?
29.2. I'm fine.
I mean, you're getting close though.
I'm good.
And you're
What?
16, so that would,
240.
16.
240?
Yeah. Is what mine says.
It says
carrying,
240, but what would be...
carrying capacity is 240.
Oh, does it say that on there?
Oh, is it a number plus what you
This
like
means the
plus your
character
times?
Yeah, how do you
It's-
calculate
How do you
that?
get to 240? You don't
Because
have
of this.
strong build or
I have
anything
the
like that.
I just,
armor,
I
which
just
is
clicked weight
Yeah,
carry.
yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
And it says 240.
Does it show how it calculated that?
Where do you see that?
That might be a flat number.
Is your carrying capacity is your strength score
I think-
multiplied by
I think
15?
it's like, gotta be something like
Wait, strength score multiplied by 15? I just read
Yes.
multiplied by 5.
I say
15,
multiplied by
yeah.
5 seems really low.
It does seem really low.
'Cause
So
even if you had a
15.
20, you would only be able to hold 100 pounds.
Exactly.
Wait,
That's a good
what do you
point.
multiply
so
by what?
it's 15, I
15
think.
actually.
Your
Okay,
strength
but
It's
score.
got to be 15.
Times
So
strength
you said
score.
you were 9. So
Not plus
135
score.
pounds, which is more realistic.
lower
That makes more
number.
sense.
The higher, like the big, the big
Um,
number.
I'm not even close.
Yeah,
So,
so you're
and
fine.
it's that number times what?
15, which makes a lot more sense. Because to your point, if you had 20 strength, you could only carry 100. 20 strength is meant to be
240,
like
you can
God
carry
strength.
240.
Yeah, right. So
Not close.
that would be like
I can
that would be like
all-
300 pounds. Would
I'm carrying
so
P3
much.
as an adult on my back.
What do I get with?
Oh, Kevin's good.
Gavin had powerful build
He's
also,
dead.
so he like doubled it.
That's
So,
why he's like he's
Yeah.
carrying the canoes
He
around.
can
Like,
carry like
he's like,
500
no
pounds.
big deal.
Like he could literally carry like 500 pounds because of bugbear. So next session we'll start with everyone waking up and y'all presumably going meeting up with River and Flask and heading south down the river.
And
towards-
maybe meet up with somebody else. You know who knows, right?
you might meet up with
Yeah.
Jesus' new character,
Please.
who
Hey.
I've seen what his new character is now, and it'll be interesting.
Is it still
He's
smell?
still
Is he still gonna hate everyone?
He's actually just dorm.
So
It's just the one reincarnated.
here's
The head's
The
floating.
floating head. God damn it! All you all left me behind. I'm very.
How dare you bury me?
played like not Baldur's Gate 3, but Baldur's Gate 2. One of the characters is a floating skull.
Yeah.
Um,
I will say, like, if the campaign called for it, I would 100% play something like a floating skull or a squirrel that has like a hand that floats around with it. Things like that. It's got to be the right
I
campaign.
feel like arcane trickster rogue with
Yeah.
like the mage hand
Oh,
to do
100%.
things.
Yeah.
This is a collection
the
of
magic
words.
mouth that always follows it around, kind of thing. Where it speaks for the squirrel.
So listen, I was texting Jesus about his next character stuff, and here's a collection of words that Jesus texted to me while we were talking about his new character. Playing it cool as a teammate.
Huh.
Wait,
So there you go.
Good job.
Oh wow.
All right.
He's gonna be a good teammate, team player boy.
Alright, turning off at 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Friends up.